Oh, they was
and
hot.
I was like, and they was like,
Look,
what's happening?
I mean, I totally understand it. Don't nobody be wanting to be put, on the gauntlet. But I mean, accountability is needed. If a white person in this country don't understand why we feel this way, right? Then they not being genuine. You know what I mean? They can't just want to avoid accountability. You know what I mean? To that degree, like okay. It's like years and years of education. You can't say it don't have an effect to where there has to be some kind of superiority complex. It has to be just natural. Like I tell you, like with you and dogs.
Oh my god!
No, like
Hey, you
humans and
started
dogs.
this shit.
Imagine one day you can understand dogs, and now they barking turns into words.
This nigga turned into Dr. Doolittle.
No, imagine all they barking right turned into words. Like they was barking, and then turned into words. It was like, why y'all hold me here? I want to be free. Imagine if white people had to free their dogs.
Trap, this is gonna be the next movie.
That's a good movie too.
Yeah, it's gonna be the next movie.
What?
But imagine
Dogs
white
gonna
people.
be cripping.
No, and his dogs.
Crip Doolittle.
No, and then
They already
I'm
got
telling you.
They got underdog.
look. But I'm saying, imagine like you could hear what the dogs are saying, and now all the stuff they saying is making sense, and they like, man, I want to be free. I don't want you to be my master.
Man,
Who the
I
fuck is
wanna
you?
be free.
Yeah, they don't want to depend on you for their child, right? They don't want none of that. They want to do their own thing.
So they go grow hands and shit.
No, he talking crazy. Like my dogs
I'm
love
just
when
curious,
I come
they
back
gonna grow
home. They see me,
hands?
they be like, "Oh, food."
That's
dog.
how white people felt about slaves.
Have food.
It was like my slave love when I come back. They just be waiting on me to come back and bring in some little slop.
You putting dogs and slaves. So we dogs. See?
No, I'm saying look, free your mind.
He said free your mind.
Okay,
But it can't
so-
be that free. I ain't gonna
No,
free.
it
And
has
the
to
rest
be
will
your
follow.
That nigga said free your mind.
Be colorblind.
Because
it
because it has to be free, right? For you to understand. Right?
Imagine that.
It's like, imagine white people being able to own black people.
I don't have to imagine that. That was a thing.
No, but we didn't live it, so we don't quite get the complex, right? But that's the equivalent of you owning your dog. Like they could buy and sell it. They would breed us.
No, I get it. No, I get what you said.
It was only Trav. It was only like 1 million. It was like somewhere between 700,000 and 1.1 million niggas that landed, black people that landed in the United States of America. They bred the other 10, 20.
Trap, but he not understanding what he is saying, that people should not be treated like dogs. It doesn't mean that dogs should be treated like people.
But that's the
Good
point, Trap.
coach.
But my issue with that thought is, who are you to say that? Like, what makes you think you?
Human.
So then it becomes an
Human
issue
being.
of dominance or domain. Like, who is the greater speed? Like, you get it?
We are the greater species. You do understand that.
Who?
The human race are superior
No.
to dogs.
No,
Yes.
I understand.
That's why they.
This is what's wrong with white people. This is exactly what's wrong with white people.
This is
It was like, we
crazy.
could buy you.
This is
It's
crazy.
like, look, coach, what are you talking about? We could buy you for 400 years just because you finally free.
You know, it's
Woo.
some. You know that you the reason why all this crazy shit's happening right
No,
now.
it's usually
It's people
trap.
like
It's usually trap.
People like G is why all this shit
No,
happening
it's
in America
usually
right now.
trap.
That all this
Nah,
crazy.
that ain't
I
me.
ain't gonna talk about what all the crazy shit is, because he think everything needs to be equal. Dogs don't need to be equal to humans.
Why don't they?
Oh my god! If you don't understand why they don't shit,
So you think it should be fair of you to determine what happens to this dog's future? You know how arrogant you got to be, and I understand because white
Coach
people
is
suffer
arrogant.
from the same arrogance. I get it.
I
You like,
am-
well, I'm
I
gonna
am
put you
arrogant.
together
Arrogant.
and make y'all bread. I'm gonna watch y'all just sleep with each other. Imagine a white man doing you like that.
Okay, so I just
You like, you sleep with this lady, and he watch you try to impregnate this lady
Trap.
so he can make more slaves.
Hey, Trap. Hey, where were you from? Where's his pledge? What he pledged? Who he pledged with?
It said it was Napa or something. It was
Kappa.
Kappa.
Napa is crazy. They
No,
gonna
no.
whoop your
They
ass.
kept on.
Hey,
No, they
G-
kept on
G-
saying. They kept on saying Napa, something like that. That's
No,
why.
Kappa. He a Kappa, just like G.
They kept
Kappa.
saying that.
They both Kappas, because G ain't treating no dog like no human.
That's why I don't have a dog.
He don't have no dog.
When a
because
dog is crossing the street, you know what I do? I stop and wait for the dog.
G don't.
Nothing wrong
We
with
all
that.
do.
No, we don't.
Plowing dogs
there's
down.
nothing
You
wrong
are
with that.
you are
nothing wrong
taking
with that.
dogs.
They act like we killing dogs and running them over.
Let me go.
Yeah.
No, I'm not killing
That
dogs.
nigga stupid.
I actually have dogs. I've actually taken dogs under my wing and taking care of them.
Taking dogs under my
taking under
wings.
my wing, treating them right,
Bruh.
feeding them, loving them. G don't even have love in his heart to take care of a dog.
I would have a son
Facts.
or a daughter.
This nigga, and that's why he ain't had no son or no daughter, because he gonna treat him like a dog.
No, because I don't want to take care of anything else right now.
You know, and you know what the
You
crazy
want
thing is?
to
He will be a
remain
great daddy,
selfish.
and he will be
You
a
want to
great.
remain
Do you
selfish.
pet owner.
Do you understand how many
Great,
things? Do you understand how many things I understand I would need to concede to be a parent?
All my
Yeah.
kids love G too. It's
You gotta be
crazy. They don't
selfless.
even know him that well.
That's
Some
how it
already
always.
know
That's
him
how.
that well.
That's how it always goes, though. You know what I'm saying?
It's a responsibility, and I see it as such. I'm like, I would need to start sacrificing. I can't be out here just ready to punch people or shoot people behind. Some of this stuff don't be worth it.
This nigga G. So he told me he'd be John Wick. Somebody kill his dog. He going around killing it.
Right?
Like that, man. White people love their dogs. They love their dogs more than us.
Not no more than you, apparently.
No, that's why I don't have a dog.
Apparently,
You see what John Wick did over his dog in his car.
he's capping.
He's still going at it.
I got to see you indirect. A matter of fact, I brought one of my dogs to our training session.
Ooh,
Fire.
He
all
didn't
right.
even talk to the dog. He gonna
He
shake the
didn't?
dog hand. Anytime
He ain't pet him or nothing. He ain't pet him or nothing.
Anytime G with me and some people come across, he shaking their hands. He's talking to
That's
him.
not
shit.
true.
He didn't do
Nigga,
that
what
to
are
the
you talking
dog.
about?
People come walk up and talk to us all the time, and I won't say nothing until they
You
say something to me.
what's up to him. What
If
are
the
you talking
dog
about?
barked at me, I'd be
I'm
like, "What up,
hey,
dog?"
This G. Hey,
He
this G.
said,
What up,
say
dog? What up, dog?
Most
What up,
personal
dog?
person-
Don't even call him his name. What up, dog?
I don't know his name.
This
It's
nigga
like
was
if I
personable.
seen a brother in the street, I'm like, "What up, homie? I don't know your
That nigga
name."
said, "What
Like,
up,
what up,
dog?"
dog? What's happening?
What up,
After my
dog?
practice is, it be 20 kids going to buy shaking G hands after they.
And I greet all of them young
Yes.
brothers.
He ain't see.
I
Shit,
will-
he ain't said one
If
thing to
it's
my
a
dog.
dog, I would greet a dog as well.
He ain't said one thing to
When
my
I
dog.
see dogs, I greet dogs, bro.
That nigga said, "Ooh, he's big." He ain't never like, and he went over to
What's
his
up,
own
man?
He
place.
don't play
I
with him.
listen.
Lick
I
him
don't
in his
walk
face,
up and
nothing.
just like I wouldn't walk up and touch a human. Now, if the dog walk up to me and make himself like he want to greet me in that personable like in this manner, I'm with him. What up, dog? Hey, man. What's the dog
What up,
name?
dog? What up, dog?
Say, no, what's up to my dog?
What up,
I'm saying
dog?
because your dog doing a bunch of other shit.
What was your
He
dog
dog
doing?
was dogging.
What was your dog
He
doing?
wasn't
The
doing
dog
Dog is
was
dogging. Dog is dogging.
He was
Doing
over
the
there training
dog
in the
things a
grass.
dog
My
like
dog
to
was over
do.
there sitting down, chilling. Matter of fact, somebody came in there and started doing some stupid shit, trying to get trained, but to start trying to put his hands into me. My dog tried to get up on
Exactly.
him like, ruh.
I see what
Shut-
your dog
shut your
tripping.
dog-
Shake his hand like, hey, way to look out, homie. Like, way to have our back or nothing. He didn't say shit to him.
Solid
Good
homie.
looking dog.
He didn't say good looking.
I don't say good looking to my homie when it's a problem. That's the responsibility of being a
What you
homie.
supposed to
He
do?
didn't say, no, nigga, that nigga be like, hey, yeah, good.
Look, all I'm saying is the same complex humans have, right? And shout out to everybody who's speaking on the Bible, like Don Dub. You know that's what white people used to do to slaves. They used to use the Bible as well. Like I don't think y'all
Oh, yeah.
get the complex that y'all are using and the superiority complex you have over these animals. That's what white people thought about black people. They was like, well, it say I'm supposed to have dominion over my slaves and y'all supposed to listen to me. That's what white people used to say. Like,
Yeah, I
do
had a
y'all
friend of mine.
understand that? Like, so no, I'm not knocking how you treat your dog. Just like I can't overjudge how white people treat slaves.
Yes, you can.
No,
And
because
you
it's
will.
the ownership. It's a bad owner.
You not go.
It's a bad
Nigga said
owner.
bad
You
owner.
never gonna. We
Wow.
never gonna see you in the streets marching for dog rights.
I would.
Oh, you. This
I
nigga's
would.
lying. This nigga's
I
Kappa.
would.
Kappa.
I would more
Legend.
if dogs could bark
Beta
and I
Phi
can hear
Kappa.
what dog is saying. If I hear what the dogs are saying, and they like, we want to be free, I'd be right now leading the revolution, telling y'all to let the fucking dogs go.
This nigga is not. He is capping. Like, stop saying
I'm
this.
telling you the truth.
You
I
not.
mean,
What
it's
about-
no
what about
excuse that
cows? What
dogs
about
could
cows?
talk
Did
and
you
they
say
said
anything
that.
about
You
cows?
would. Anybody would if the dogs
Bastards
could
is
talk.
grilling up cows every other day.
Yes, and if the
That's why I
and
asked
if I
you that.
understood
That's why I asked you
cows
And they
talking, I
was
probably
herding
wouldn't be
and stuff,
killing up
yeah.
cows.
Well, you
Okay.
both know they don't want to be
Chickens?
killed. You ain't got to understand them. You can look in their sorry, sad eyes when a nigga about to kill
No,
them.
they
You know
want to
that
be
ain't right.
killed.
Who?
You know the cows ain't
They
trying
don't even know they died. They hit them with a little the thing that old boy had in No Country for Old Men. Pow, and it's be over.
That movie was fire.
Is
Hey,
that what
so-
that's
That was
used
cool when he
for?
was doing it
Is
to
that
humans.
Is that what that's
Yeah,
used
you
for?
enjoyed
Right
that.
there?
It should be. It should be cool to you.
I didn't know what the hell. I didn't know
With
what
the
the
way
hell
you
that
talking,
weapon was.
that's
Yeah,
fine.
Shout out to Dominique. I ain't never smoked weed a day in my life.
That's
Never
me
in
over
life.
here.
That's Coach.
That's
That's
me.
King.
That's
man.
Yeah,
me.
that's
Not
me.
Coach.
That's what I do.
Nah, Coach don't smoke no weed.
Yeah, Cole about to be fired in
Yeah,
UA.
Coach don't do drugs. Coach drink water.
King smoke weed.
That's
So no,
weak.
that's all I'm saying. I'm just saying I respect dogs.
You got something, Dominique?
Like I watch all the. I be watching this little Asian lady. I don't know which quite country she's from, but she be just whipping up for her dog. She be like making steaks and guacamole and all kind of old fly
Oh
shit.
yeah, that's crazy.
I was
I'm
like,
about to
damn,
say
that's how you
some
supposed to treat a
shit, but I
dog.
ain't gonna say it.
Crazy shit.
You
I was gonna say it too, Coach. I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking the same thing, Coach. I was thinking the
Coach, you're
same
supposed to say
thing,
something.
but I said no. I'm not gonna do it because
Do it.
Hey,
man, it got me.
it's
I
a
ain't doing it.
I'm growing up.
It's a
Coach,
white chef. He at the
you
bed, be
let him
like,
get away with
"Beep,"
that.
and the dogs come to the table, and he just set up and he show them what he making, and they be just looking, and then he put it in, he cook it up, and then
He sit at the dinner table with his dogs.
No, he don't eat the food with the dogs.
You sure?
Oh, I
You
thought the
that's-
dog sat at the
He
table
cooks
with him
the-
and
He
eat.
cooks the food for the dog, and then the dogs eat the food.
That nigga
That's
fattening
dope.
that dog up.
Now my
He walked
homegirl
right
used to
past the
buy
bum on the side
used
of
to
the
buy
street.
He's fattening
rotisserie.
that dog up. You know what he got
My
planned for that
homegirl-
dog.
T Hill, what up, baby?
My
Shout out
homegirl
to
used
the
to
big
buy
homie.
rotisserie chicken for her dog every day, like every 3 days. She used to buy rotisserie chicken for her.
Feel what
like,
I'm
already
saying?
cooked.
Shout out to Mike
Yeah.
White. He said, I make my Corso a plate every day. That's how you supposed to treat a dog.
And that's fine.
And you
Hey,
put it on the floor. You make a plate to put it on the floor for him,
exactly,
right?
Trap. Thank you. He ain't at the table with him.
How you gonna put it
If you teach your dog to come to the table, that'd be even player.
Trap.
Imagine you taught your
wow.
dog to come sit at the table and eat his food. You'll be the hardest motherfucker in the world.
No, you be the filthiest.
Yeah.
What?
He
Dog's
the
mouth is
dirtiest
the
nigga I
cleanest thing in the
knew.
world.
And
Dog.
guess who wouldn't be eating
Dog's
at your
mouth
table?
is more cleaner than
Like me
humans.
wouldn't be eating at the table. I'd walk right into G house and be like, "Oh, you sharing tables?"
So
with
you got
dogs
all these
now?
dogs, and now you think you better than them.
I am better than them.
Can't
I
relate.
am better than
I
them.
don't feel like that.
I am better than them.
don't
If my
feel
house caught on fire and I love my dog, so you making it. I hate when you do this because you make it seem like I
Now the real you gonna
love
come
my
out.
dogs. I love them. I am a great.
Shout
pet
out to
owner.
Joey. You want to give somebody a dog? Give Joey the Corso that you would have give me.
I would.
Just give Joey a deal. Give Joey a Corso. Joey want to King. That's all Coach raised. Joey is
You got Corsos?
West Side is Corso.
Yeah,
That's
I
all he
don't
You
raised.
know that?
Yeah, but I mean, I'm doing.
He was.
French
I
bullies
think he
right
was
now.
Big ass
raising.
dogs.
He raising them little
I
slow
used
dogs.
to do American bullies.
Them dogs where you need to he raising them slow dogs too, Trap, to take advantage. He want to sell. That's how them white folks used to breed slaves. He's and you know how they breed them French
You was a
bullies.
big nigga. Oh, you was a big nigga, huh? Oh,
You know how
mixed.
they breed them French bullies? They take them French bullies, right? And they incest them.
Look,
So if you ever paid
he gonna
attention to
make
why
you
the
look
French
really
bullies' eyes
bad.
be poking out and they be looking all, they
They
be breathing
retarded.
hard, it's because they inbreed the dogs. So Coach is a part of that.
Hey, G is telling you guys all this shit, but what he ain't saying that he been around two of my Corsos. One of them, his name is Bane, and he about 150 pounds. G did
Great
not.
dog.
He didn't even look at. He didn't say
I
what's
looked
up
at
to
him.
him. He treated him like a dog.
Not even
No,
scared
no,
of
I
the
treat him
shit.
like
That's
big
why that
ass
big
dog.
ass
Like, oh
dog.
shit.
So that's why
Not
I don't buy that whole incest
And my
talk y'all
dog
be.
is black.
That's why I don't buy that
Oh,
whole
God,
incest
you
talk
got
when y'all be
that,
talking about all that fake incest. I don't believe you would incest, but I believe you don't have a problem with incest because you're making your dogs incest. Like, why would you have your dog do something that you wouldn't do?
I haven't knowingly had my dog's incest at all. I've never.
That's the only way you get them crazy
I've
looking
never
French.
knowingly incest any of my dogs.
But you know that's what they do in that culture.
He
I've
said
never-
no.
You
I've
know them
never
French
knowingly
bullies.
incest my
You
dogs.
know
So
them
he just
French
leave them in the
bullies.
pen and they just happen to
Hold up.
when you're
No,
not paying
King. Hold on,
attention.
King. Hold on, King.
Never knowingly.
Hold on, King. Coach, that's not what they be doing?
Coach is a
Yeah,
fool.
my
Ain't
cousin-
that how their eyes pop out and they
Coach is tripping.
My cousin breed French bulldogs,
You're
man.
in
He don't
denial, Coach.
incest with his dogs. They don't do that shit.
Trap? It's look, and then Don talk about it's just an animal. No, it's not, you nasty bastard. That's the problem. You cannot convince
Call
me
Don a
that
nasty
you okay with
bastard.
it.
G, we've never seen G at no marches. You part of PETA? Let me find out.
No,
Okay,
I don't fight
you
for all
don't give
animals.
you not treat.
I'm
you
not
don't-
I'm not at nobody else marches. I'm not even at black people marches.
Okay, look,
I'm,
man, hey.
I'm tripping.
No, I'm saying you care about these dogs so much. Go save one.
What do you? I'm
Go
not.
save one.
I
Go
would
to
have
a
a
shelter.
kid. I need
Go
to save
a
humanity.
shelter today and go. No, because it's much easier to get a pet. Just
No,
go
it's
get- go-
much easier to get a human,
go
a
get-
child.
Nah, man, you
I
got
could just make a child,
You got shoot.
and then it just happened.
No, man, you
You
for you it's gonna be hard now because you done passed your prime
He
and
said-
shit.
he
I'm
said he'll
still
make
in
a
my
You
prime.
child.
shooting that dust now.
What is
Like you
that?
gotta go to that shelter, man.
Because
now.
I'm like Steph Curry. I'm just still putting up 20 shots a game.
He's
Still putting up 20 shots a game, man.
How much you switching though?
I'll tell you, if I wanted, then it'd be all net every time. No, but I just genuinely feel like I watch people, right? I love that's true. I do love animals and I hate vegans because vegans is frauds. That's a whole nother story.
He love animals. He love to eat animals.
That's a whole nother day. But the point I'm saying is, what I'm saying, if you really believe in stuff, then why would you not carry it in every sector of your life? Like them French bullies trap, no lie. The bullies are worth the most money when they look the slowest. The more yellow bust they look, that's they worth more. People pay like 10,000 when they look all messed up, and then trap is so bad the dogs can't have natural birth. That's how bad they done messed these little dogs up. They have to have C-section for the dogs.
Damn, ain't that some?
My cousin breed French bulldogs, man. They don't even like. They don't even like put the dogs together. They inject the sperm into the dog though.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they inject the sperm, but they don't. But he don't do the incest with them enough. And it's called a brindle. Like the dogs that cost a lot is the ones that like got like the funny color and they spotted up and
the
shit
eyes
like that.
Be popping out the most and they tongue hanging the lowest. They be looking crazy. So that's all. I'm No Ceilings Live, the lunch hour every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday right now. I agree, Blue Magic. We don't deserve dogs. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday right here, noon Pacific Standard Time on No Ceilings by Glass Malone YouTube. Click that like button for me. Look, I also just pinned the new single that's coming out tomorrow. I know it's kind of last minute. My distribution company kind of screwed me over. But I'm dropping a new single tomorrow. It'll come out tonight. It's called Crip Harder. It's really dope.
Fire.
Really dope song. Fun, dope. Feel me? Make sure you pre-order it. The link is pinned. Grab it. It's cheap. But yeah, we do this stream to support the No Ceilings podcast. New episode coming tomorrow. Just dropped a great episode with Trap, the big homie Lex, King, Pete. Conversations on hip hop in the top 40 part 2. It's a great conversation. Make sure you really listen to that. You can check it on Apple Music, iHeart podcast, Spotify podcast, anywhere you get your podcast from. The No Ceilings podcast, executive produced by Charlamagne the God, the Black Effect Podcast Network, and iHeart. And King, who is our sponsor before we start the show?
Oh, Meals by Manny.
Mealsbymanny.com. Delicious meals. You got the turkeys too. So if you in town,
say that too.
$150 turkeys. Go call him and get a turkey. It's a 5-day process. So make your order by Wednesday.
It's Wednesday's the cutoff day.
Yeah.
Only $150?
Only.
Yeah.
It's a 5-day process. Y'all charge more than that for them dogs that y'all be making through incest.
He also got sides too, though. Man, he also got sides
on my dog.
See? He just don't got a turkey. He got sides.
How much is the sides?
They like $70. He got family portion. But Manny, listen.
His food is bomb.
Listen, the nigga could cook. nigga could cook. So again, it's like it's a 5-day process. That's why his turkey's so expensive. Like he could probably make you a $40.
He smoke it, right? He smoked the turkey, right?
Because the turkey is like what, $30, $40. No, it's about $30, $40.
$150 for somebody to make you a turkey in 5-day process. Really take love with it. It's not a lot.
I can't tell his process, but he smoke it. But it take him 5 days. It take days to thaw. It take days to brine. It take days to soft brine to get a crispy skin. So like he got a real process that make it good. Manny is like my go-to person, as I learned how to cook. Like as I learned how to cook, he was like my go-to person. Manny convinced me to start using only salt and pepper in my steak, and it took my steak to another level.
Oh yeah, that's how you're supposed to do it. You ain't supposed to put none of that marinated, none of that with sauce and all that shit on it. Marinated, you put salt and pepper. That's it.
Yeah.
That's what you supposed to put.
Speaking of seasoning,
so you into killing animals?
Oh, I actually what's crazy is I went to this spot in Little Rock and did my first chicken, killed my first chicken, processed it and all that, and then took it home and made it.
And you talking about dogs?
Well, y'all do it to dogs for free and money. I just actually need to eat.
Just do it for fun. You just killing animals for fun. I killed my first chicken yesterday. If somebody figured out how to make a good piece of dog, you be eating that too.
Oh, they eat dogs.
Sure, they
got barbecuing up dog ribs and all type of shit.
Sure.
Come on here talking about dogs.
But I'm saying I would eat a human.
That man don't eat pork,
right
man. He ain't no damn dog, man.
What you talking about? You seen the movie Alive? Let it only be 7 of us left and ain't no food. Somebody getting ate.
And
cook him up.
And he gonna eat him with hood fire seasonings.
You feel me? I'm gonna use that hood fire. Tell me about that hood fire seasoning
for grilling, smoking, and eating niggas.
Feel me? Top tier.
It up with real flavor. It's flavor born on the block.
Eat niggas sound crazy.
Look, I saw Alive. It's if it's 7 of us left and it ain't no more food, one of y'all getting cooked.
They do that Yellow
Good
Jacket
fire
too. You ever seen the
seasoning.
show Yellow Jacket when they was stuck out there?
I watched one season of Yellow Jackets. I couldn't watch the second.
Yeah, Yellow Jacket. He was doing that shit too.
Hey,
was eating motherfuckers.
Hey, us four right now up in here. We go down in the plane. We gotta make it. Who getting ate first?
I'm not eating it, y'all.
G.
Yeah, we
got
eat G.
That's cool. I just
fat ass
I'll be honest. I'll just kill myself.
Shit, I'm drunk.
That way,
I'm on drugs.
Yeah.
Look,
y'all be mad.
I'm
not eating him.
nasty food.
You
would not touch
you eat.
I'm a live.
You eat stuffing. You eat stuffing. So you
I'm
gonna be tasting horrible. And these two dudes smoke weed, so I know the meat is
I'm
tainted.
nasty.
I just
You're
die.
good at motherfuckers. Fuck.
Hey, what that word G like to use succulent? That's me.
No.
You eat succulent piece of meat.
You first off, you ain't got no fat. You ain't no flavor. You like eating a ribeye. Ain't nobody wrapping the bacon around you. No, I just kill myself, and then that way, whatever y'all do is what y'all do. Because I'm not eating these two King or Trap. They tainted meat, and you don't even eat good meals.
I'm not touching King with a 10-foot pole. Like I die. Like if the King was the option.
If it's us four left, I'm just gone. When we get two, I'm just
Eat a
gone.
bunch of leaves.
Go to the upper room. I know I'm gonna starve myself.
A packet of salt and
he's sitting there eating mad tree bark.
Yeah, I ain't eat none of that.
Speaking of
hood fire seasoning, let's get back to this hip hop thing. Trap,
what up?
I've been telling you, and you fight it. You
What's that?
gotta stop letting everybody think they could use this thing to get where they're going.
This thing meaning what?
This thing of ours called hip hop. Did you see it, Coach? Did you see what BigXThaPlug? Shout out BigXThaPlug because I've heard like 3 or 4 BigXThaPlug. I listened to a whole album of BigXThaPlug.
He dope.
I like BigXThaPlug. I get it. He does kind of make the same song. He's not fully developed as I get it. He's still fresh and new to it. Cool. But for him to say, man, I don't want to just be considered a hip hop artist. I want to be considered an artist.
Then his second album. Then he come out with a country album on the second album though.
He had a lot of country people. He had a lot of country people on his album.
Yeah, he did, right?
Yeah, like every other song was like a country artist on it.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna say at least he ain't wait until, you know what I'm saying, to 4 albums in to let motherfuckers know that he wasn't really with this whole, you know what I'm saying, hip hop shit though. He let it be known early. I'm not.
But that's like him also saying he had somebody write his raps.
He did say that too.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, his big song.
Yeah.
He said
wow.
The biggest, the largest, somebody else wrote it.
Yeah, somebody else wrote that song.
Nah.
Yeah.
That's the whole song.
So that's why he said he's just an artist.
No, but it's like, I'm not upset. I'm going to take it for what it is. He's a pop artist.
They disguised that shit. They disguised that shit real well, though. B.
Yeah, because it's a big old Crip nigga from Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So you like, okay, the biggest, the largest. He talking that old dope boy shit and all of that. You like, okay, cool. And then you know what? You're right, Trap. What am I upset about?
Yeah. Can I ask you a question?
He just told us what it was.
Is it okay to be more than a hip hop artist? Is it okay for him to say that? Like, I just want to be more than a hip hop.
A hip hop artist is an artist.
But we was having a discussion the other day though. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like a lot of times when they saying that though, and that goes like what Coach is saying, I think I'm taking them in for within saying that they could do a little bit more than just rap. You know what I'm saying? Like
what I take it is they don't want to be niggas.
That's what I take.
I hear that as like, I ain't like the rest of these niggas. That's what I hear. I ain't like the rest of these niggas. You know who does that? Cuddy.
You gonna put Big X with Cuddy?
He said the same thing.
Oh, this nigga here comes.
Man, this ain't no. I'm just. It's nothing wrong, bro. You don't have to be black and a rapper, and it means you make hip hop.
So
it don't mean we can't enjoy other stuff. Like all of these guys make different realms of music.
Do you think he was saying that to put shit on hip hop though? Do you think he was? I think you don't have a choice when you do that. I think you don't have a choice to do that when you hear that. Maybe he just didn't want to be pigeonholed as a hip hop artist.
I mean, who would you be pigeonholed with? Jay-Z? Snoop Dogg.
Maybe he wants to be like a LL or Tupac. Maybe he wants to.
They never said they wasn't hip hop.
I'm saying they didn't say that, but
They
maybe
said
he's
they was.
just saying,
They just did the
like
thing.
he's being pigeonholed, and maybe he wants to step out a little bit and say, "Look, I could also do."
Is Ice Cube being pigeonholed?
No.
I mean, he does make movies and he does mean that. He never had to say
well,
hip hop.
But as far as what he do though, now I'm saying when it comes to the music, all he do is just rap though. So that's what you're gonna call him that though. You know what I'm saying? So now if somebody
go ahead, Trav. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. I'm done.
I'm saying, do you guys think Snoop or Ice Cube or LL or Tupac, do y'all think that they thought they were just hip hop artists?
Yes.
Nah, I don't think they thought they was just hip hop artists.
But I don't know what that means, just hip hop artists. If you're a hip hop artist, you're a hip hop artist. Right. It don't mean you can't do any, you'll be a father. You don't got to be like, well, I'm not just a hip hop artist, I'm a father. Of course you could be a father. I'm not just a hip hop artist, I'm an actor. Of course you could be an actor. So why do you need to feel to disclude yourself from hip hop to go on like Trap said, or like the homie Steve say, like with Donald Glover, right? Which I just learned right now, he got his name out of a Wu-Tang name generator.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Oh yeah,
some fucking.
Oh, Childish Gambino shit. Yeah.
Right.
Gambino,
some fucking not hip hop shit. Cool. Not to say I don't like the nigga.
You said it was a Wu-Tang generator though. He ain't used it from a fucking Metallica generator. He used it from a Wu-Tang generator. What you mean? Now we came up with
trap again.
But now hold on.
Yeah, trap.
Nah, it's corny.
It
is corny. Well, listen. He was ahead of that AI shit. A lot of niggas went their name from fucking Chat GPT. You know what I'm saying? Going into the future, he might have been the first person to do it. But now, within what you saying as far as so say you a hell of a singer, right? You're a hell of a singer. And Tory Lanez. What do you call Tory? What do you consider Tory Lanez?
Pop artist.
Pop.
Hey, Trap. Hey, just to backtrack one for 1 second. How'd you get your nickname? How'd you get Trap?
From the Wu-Tang name generator.
People call me it. People call me in the neighborhood.
Hey, Trap.
I ain't give it myself.
You think I picked Coach Chaos? Like, I didn't come on this show and was like, hey, call me Coach Chaos.
Yeah, you did.
Like, no, I did not,
You slipped me the note and shit with the notes.
This nigga retarded. But I'm just saying, like, I think nicknames are given to you, dude.
Yeah, that's
I think if you go on to Chat GPT to go get your nickname, that's corny.
They're gonna be doing that. They're gonna be doing that though. They're gonna be doing that shit.
Cause you okay with it. Niggas like you okay with it.
Yes.
Who's okay with it?
You.
No. See,
you have to justify it.
You bringing okay with it.
You just say,
he just said just now.
That was some mainstream pop shit to do. Why would you say, well, at least it's the
Wu-Tang
name generator?
You know what's dope though? You know what's dope about it though? You know what's dope about it? You ain't have to know that shit though. He told you the shit. So for him to tell you what though, no, that's what's dope about it. The nigga ain't.
But I don't think there's nothing wrong with him being honest with it.
You know what I'm saying?
But he's also telling us. They also tell us that they make pop music. Listen, so Trap.
So you said Tory Lanez is a pop star. You said again,
he's
right?
A pop artist, yeah. He's a pop artist.
I actually can see that.
Yeah, he's a pop artist. He make pop music. He'll do anything.
What you think he is, Trap? You think he a hip hop artist?
Of course he is.
No, he an R&B artist that raps.
Oh, R&B.
He's an R&B artist that raps.
Okay.
Yeah, he like Chris Brown.
Okay, R&B. I'll go with that, Trap.
Yeah.
Damn, I never thought about Tory Lanez.
No Sitters Live, lunch hour, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. The show is over today in 30. Bruh, what just happened?
What make him a pop artist? What make him a pop artist?
Damn.
Did it freeze? I want to know what make him a pop artist. So I want to distinguish with from R&B artist to pop artist though. So what's Miguel? Pop artist?
That's a good question, actually, Trap.
How
do you look at Miguel Glasses? That's a good question. That's a great question. Do you look at
just crazy?
Like, do you look at him like pop R&B?
Listen,
What's the dream?
Before we leave a subject,
the dream of pop artists.
Okay, Trap. Let's back up. Can we be okay with saying BigXThaPlug makes pop music? He's a pop artist.
I don't get into BigXThaPlug music. I can't even sing having a.
I'm just saying, but he's told us that.
I don't. Did BigX himself say he make pop music?
No, he said. Hold on, I'm gonna read to you what he said.
Because he said he more than a
that post got
taken
down. That's why I ain't gonna see it.
He thinks he's a hip hop artist.
Hold on, I got you. I'm gonna send it again. It says, "Whatever I do, I want to be the best at it. I feel like I'm not just a hip hop artist. I'm just an artist."
Well,
say that one more time. Say that one more time. We'll give you one more.
Whatever I do, I want to be the best at it. I feel like I'm not a hip hop artist. I'm just an artist.
Oh, that nigga said I'm
not a hip hop artist.
I'm just an artist.
Can we just say he's pop? Is that okay?
Damn.
I mean, he did have somebody. He did admit it. He said, "Hey, I let somebody write." He said, "I let somebody write the biggest, the largest."
Chef says okay because he was honest.
He might. I didn't say that. Stop saying that.
Right there. I didn't say that. You did.
No, I did. I said that. I said that towards. I said that towards the Childish Gambino shit. So now, I think that I respect him more right there for doing that because he understands.
Stop telling me what you
listen. Listen, what I'm saying to you right now, bro. He is. Would you rather have found that? Would you rather have found that shit out? Would you rather have found that shit out yourself that he wasn't writing his raps? And niggas be saying something about, yo, that shit not hip hop. That nigga ain't writing his raps. He might understand the shit that he doing.
Why are you talking about what you like or dislike?
He might understand what he doing is not considered hip hop. You got niggas writing your raps. You got niggas writing your raps. Why can't you just say he's a pop
hip hop? Can you be a pop act and not be popular?
I didn't say nothing towards him.
You can make pop music and don't be popular.
I ain't saying nothing towards BigXThaPlug. I just that shit kind of because he was presenting himself as if he was, you know what I'm saying,
the biggest and the largest.
Yeah, so I guess he, you know what I'm saying, I'd rather him come out and let that shit be known himself. You don't consider yourself hip hop. All right, so we're gonna put you in another box then. That's it. You know
that actually makes me sad though. Now that I heard,
because we still could jam his music.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't like that.
But now you don't believe his story.
I don't like it though.
Right?
I don't know if it invalidates the stuff he's talking about.
It does.
No,
it does.
I mean, the writer maybe, but not his story himself. Maybe like the song.
Okay.
But I'm saying I don't know a story.
To me.
He missed the pots and pans still and all that shit like that. Yeah. Wasn't he the one saying that shit?
He ain't cooking up no dope.
You know what I mean?
I don't know.
He ain't cooking up no dope. He said he didn't
I don't know.
It.
I don't know. Hey, I'm good, baby girl. I'm good. I'm solid. Hell yeah. Trap over here giving me a fucking heart attack. Just I don't know when did this nigga look.
I don't listen. I'm not going for I'm not going for BigXThaPlug. When he's saying what he's saying, you got to believe him. You know what I'm saying?
So that's what I'm saying. So it's okay to say he's a pop act.
Him? Is he that? Is he that? Listen. What are you playing?
Is he that famous? Trap
yeah, exactly, King.
I know what Trap's trying to ask you.
Exactly, King.
He makes pop music.
All right. What's pop music sound like?
Like, why is that bad? Michael Jackson made pop music.
What pop music sound like?
That's my question. Like, how do we just say this guy is making pop music? That's what made me sad about BigXThaPlug. I never would have thought he was making pop music until I heard his comments. I didn't listen to Big X and feel like I was.
No, me neither. But this is what I was telling Trap. We just had this conversation. Shout out to Wale, who just released a dope album. Everybody talking about it. The homie PG swear by the first half. Said the second half cool, but the first half is amazing.
Yeah,
I remember hearing
the whole album's fire.
Where to Start. It's called Where to Start or something. But it's like hella dope.
It's 18 songs.
It's hella dope. Like, right. So shout out to Wale. Make sure y'all check out that Wale shit. I'm sure it's great because he's a great record maker. But a buddy of mine was saying, or not a buddy of mine, forgive me. It was a guy that was on Instagram under a post, and he was talking about this piece of content that I had explaining exactly to me what Drake is doing musically, which Drake has admitted it a million times. But cool. Fast forward. So he's saying, I get what you're saying, because you're not saying Drake is not a fantastic MC. You're not saying he's not a dope rapper. You're saying he makes pop music. He uses rap to make pop music. He said, I feel the same way about Wale. Wale is a fantastic MC, and he uses rap music to make R&B. And I thought to myself, like, and Trap is right. I don't listen to enough Wale. Like, I probably heard one Wale album and all the singles, right, and features. So I don't listen to a ton of Wale to know. But I'll tell you one thing, that motherfucker good. And I was like, but he's right. Like, the songs that I'm thinking about, even the Where to Start, I'm like, oh, this is kind of an R&B song. It's the energy. It's not about, like, is he not a fantastic MC? He's not a fantastic rapper. Like, now, because rap is so popularized and so mainstream, all genres will be using rap to deliver their message sometimes.
So it's the energy you're saying?
Yes. So like
I can dig that.
Yeah, that's what I keep telling Trap about, like somebody like Uzi. It's not a disdain. Like, I like some of Uzi's songs. Looking at Uzi reminds me of Prince. Not listening, looking.
So I'm like, damn, he got kind of this ambiguous thing going on, which it doesn't bother me. Like, I don't think for 2 seconds that the man is gay, even though he's doing all that. Right? So it's like, but I'm sure people didn't think Prince was gay. Like, my older homies didn't think Prince was gay.
G don't think Saucy Santana gay. So
Saucy Santana's gay.
Nah, I didn't say about Saucy, not Saucy.
Saucy's gay.
I'm just quite out of G. Man, he give out so many gay passes.
No, I'm just saying, Uzi doesn't. As much as Uzi give me ambiguous, the energy is rock. Travis' energy is rock. Cardi's energy is rock. I understand they're rapping, but the energy of their music doesn't feel. And then if you go study the shit they're saying, like when you listening, right? When you're listening to what Travis is saying, it's even a disdain in his tone about trap music.
Is it really?
I swear to God, Trap know what I'm talking about. He kind of said something raggedy about trap music. Not nothing horrible, but it was like, yeah, I don't make just no trap music. You know what? I understand horrible. He's using elements that he grew up listening to that trap records made popular, but he's making his own brand of rock music. He calls it rage, right? And I'm telling Trap, I'm like, that's not hip hop. It doesn't mean that he's not a black man. It means that his energy is different, and we should accept and celebrate it, and we should be pushing, right? He should be pushing to put these people in to go back out and do more, because they are influenced by some classic rock ideas, and then they grew up listening to rap songs, and then they're making this new energy. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that.
So when you listen to Wale, do you get rap R&B or do you get R&B?
I get R&B. But also because my mind is different, right? It's not fair because I'm not just listening. Like, you can't just be. I understand that the average person rapping don't mean you hip hop. Like, I totally get that. Like, I've been getting that for the last probably like 7-8 years.
So hold on. So you get R&B. As I asked you this question earlier, you get R&B from him because he has an R&B hook and he's rapping on the song. What makes you get R&B from the song though? That's what I'm trying to ask you. That's what I want to know.
You don't think that that's a fun? I keep telling you, you don't think that's like a fundamental basic thing.
What do you? You
know how much LL Cool J and people have seen.
So what do you? Yeah, all right. So yeah, exactly. So Hey Lover, was that an R&B song?
No, but I can understand if somebody says.
So what the hell is different between
Hey
Lover and Wale songs?
Hold on, Trap. Forgive me. I spoke too fast. I can understand if somebody said if Hey Lover was R&B song. That's not to say LL Cool J is an R&B act. Again, so it's nothing wrong with channeling and then recognizing energy.
I wonder, does Wale consider himself a hip hop artist or R&B act?
He's a hip hop artist. He's a hip hop.
I can see how somebody get hip hop. I mean, R&B vibes from Wale. I never thought about it, but now that I'm thinking, it's funny because as soon as you brought out Wale,
I'll be right back on the screen.
I was like, yeah, R&B, huh?
He said what?
But I'll be right back. I'm dope as fuck. Where to start? Like, he got this where to start. That shit hard as a motherfucker. But I'm thinking, I'm like, oh, this energy is R&B, even though he's rapping.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I get why the dude said that. Now, I don't know enough of Wale shit to classify it. I'm just saying, based off of this, I'm like, oh, I get why you said that. Or based off this. Like, when I hear that one song that's the Rick Ross song, Dice Pineapple, I'm like, oh, I get it. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that, but I think there's this false desire in hip hop to, hey, he needs to be hip hop because I'm like, bro, it's not like a crime if you make rock or R&B or jazz and you use rap. There's no crime in that. Even if BigXThaPlug right now, because I wanted to be upset at BigXThaPlug. Part of it is my own personal disappointment because he is a Crip, because he's from Texas, like one of my favorite states, probably my favorite state of rap, of hip hop, you know what I mean? And he's like kind of saying, oh, I want to be more than, versus just being more. Like, you don't have to be, like, you can do whatever you want, but it don't seem like you have to separate it. Man. Like, you could go out and, like, Ice Cube still puts Ice Cube in his movie titles. Like, yeah. Ice-T be on SVU. That's a mainstream show. He still put Ice-T. He could put Tracy Morrow. He doesn't. He uses his hip-hop street name. That's the point. Like, when you see, they don't say, hey, Calvin Broadus is going to be announcing the Olympics today. No, they say Snoop Dogg. Like, to me, these dudes sound like they want to go to their regular name. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, DeJuan Tatum. Who the fuck is that? So I think
I think the issue, right, is in seasoning, bro. Like, I think people been using hip hop.
Yeah, fact. No, we talked about that before.
I think it's saying more. I think it's saying more. I think what we're saying is people are no longer satisfied with just being black.
Okay. That goes to my bigger thing that I always been talking about, but you disagree with me.
What's that, Coach?
I think that hip hop is a black thing.
When you're saying it's a black thing, I'm saying
hip hop, they denouncing their blackness.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
That's what it seems. Okay, so
no, I'm saying when they're saying they want to be more than hip hop, it's like, don't consider me with these niggas, but they want to be with Kanye.
And you think we look at Kanye as a sellout?
Yeah, but not in the sense. So listen, all of these fruits are fruits from that poisonous tree.
I'm confused.
Kanye is the tree, and these are fruit from that poisonous tree. As much as I love, he done poisoned all these dudes.
Is the tree the poison selloutness?
It's punk shit. Like, Kanye got a problem because I think he somewhere along the line, I don't know, like he just got mad at the streets. The streets is a very unique place because they don't really accept cowards. They will accept the person that can't fight, but they won't accept a coward.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And I think, to me, the people who felt like they were rejected, instead of standing up and fighting, they went off into their cuddle, to their little corner, and then start finding kind of like this other style of music that they identify with. Instead of, like, when my homies, okay, me being an intellect, I've been like this since a little kid. I'm not saying I'm smart, but I'm saying I just think, right? I think a lot. So people talking to me, I'm thinking. That's what the intellect is, right? The ability to listen and then process. It's not even about talking. To me, smart is about talking. Intellect is I listen really well, and then I kind of take what you're saying and then give it back to you. So I've been like that my whole time. There was a time where it wasn't cool, and I could have went to the corner and found some kind of other Outkast music, not the group Outkast, but like somebody else who's rapping about how they're not accepted in society, blah, 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 whatever it is, and found that music and huddled in the corner and said, I'm going to do this. No, I just start fighting everybody. Like, if somebody was like, not if they call me smart, but if somebody made my intellect not be fitting of being tough and stand up, I showed them real fast that I was tough and stand up.
I mean, these are all facts.
I think Kanye never made that choice. He never stood up. Like right now, the stuff he's saying about Jay-Z kids, bro, he wouldn't say that in front of Jay-Z.
But this is my point, though. Anytime somebody denounces hip hop, we question their blackness.
Not true.
Are we say that they don't want to be a part of that's what you just said about Big Plug.
I'm not saying, because it's not black. Like, just because you're black, you don't have access to what we're talking about. You know, there's black people.
Yeah. Why would any other music you seen what happened when Beyonce tried to make that country album? White people did not accept it.
That's black people music too.
But that's what now it's looked at as universally white people music to people now. And now that mariachi music is Mexican music. If a Mexican person said they would be like, nah, nigga, like. But anytime somebody says hip hop is for everybody, black people are so welcoming and inviting.
I don't think hip hop is for everybody.
Explain that.
I think hip hop is very much the street urban culture of, like, it's the culture of street urban people.
Why, when it comes to our music, it's for everyone? Because I just see somebody say, "Oh, black hip hop has no color." That's fine, that's cool. But why, when it comes to hip hop and black music, it never has a color? But then when we have country music, which was started off as ours,
that's
white
people
have taken it, and now it has a color on it. Mariachi has a color on it now. It's for Mexican people, but
that's not a color.
It's for Mexican people. It has a people on it.
Yeah, but that's not true. It's a specific Mexican person that is for. Like, everybody that's in Mexico cannot make corridos.
Not for black people.
There's black mariachi singers. Of course there is.
And when you think about mariachi music, you don't think about it's inclusive.
But it's not about hip hop being inclusive. Like, it just happened to be people grow up this way. Right? And then here's the way they grow up. And here's the culture that they understand. When you make it black, your problem is you're making people So this is my problem with you just making any black person.
But when I make it black, though, I'm not saying that only black people can be a hip hop artist.
I'm telling you, they don't. Every black person ain't a hip hop artist.
No, I agree.
So so that's why I don't want to say it's black, because I think it's a waste of my time. That's why I say specifically street urban culture. But, right? Because if I say black,
like you're nitpicking at that point. Though.
No, it's not nitpicking, because everybody in street urban culture is not black. And the problem is, so what happens is you get like a artist, right, who is a brother, right, or they black, because I think, shout out to Steve and Trill, we broke it down. The good people at ADHD Gatekeepers Pod, we just had a conversation. You have niggas, right, the people that grew up living street life,
this shit,
right, and then you have brothers, people who grew up in the culture, right, but they're not a part of the streets, but they grew up in the culture, and then you have black dudes who just grew up black dudes. They don't know really the bare minimum about the culture. They don't know none of that, but they are black. And I like that, right? The problem is right now, it's too many black dudes that feel like they represent hip hop. And the problem is when they start to speak on this particular culture, they don't know what the fuck they talking about. Like you'll have somebody saying a dope boy is blah, blah, blah. It's a net. When you don't know dope boys, you don't know why people are dope boys. You don't have the history to understand that. So the average black person cannot talk about dope boys. They don't fucking know dope boys.
Okay, let me ask you this. Do you think a white man could be the flagship person of hip hop?
Like, there was a time.
No, I'm not talking about
who was that?
I'm not talking about the number one seller in hip hop.
I mean, there was a time when he was considered pretty much at the top.
Nah, they never put him at number one. They never put him at number one.
Okay, but I'm saying,
there was people that put him
a white man at the leader.
Those people did.
The cultural leader of Eminem?
Yeah.
The streets never did that. The streets never did that.
Look at a white guy as the leader.
Never did that.
There was a time that people thought Eminem was one of the best three rappers.
No, for sure.
Rappers. He was a top three lyricist.
Yeah, rappers. But no, we would never look at him as the leader of hip hop.
But again, we don't look at nobody like the leader of hip hop. I ain't never looked at one soul nigga in my life as the leader of hip hop.
When I say first of all,
I never looked at Jay-Z like the leader of hip hop. Nas is the leader of hip hop. Dog is the leader of hip hop. Cube, none of them. I don't look at no nigga as the leader of nothing.
And I get that makes you that's a trigger word for you, leader. You don't want to be
it's not leader.
You don't like when niggas say that shit.
No, it's just not
leader.
That.
Ain't nobody leading, G. Like we get it, G.
No. You lead me in training, right? But I'm telling you, hip hop is not like that. We don't follow one person.
I don't know about that. It's always a person that's leading the culture. It's always a person that's leading the culture. That's why it's at the end of every year they go, yo, who ran this shit?
Who you think led what culture? What culture you fucking talking about?
Who ran Hov? When Hov was on the top, when Hov was on the top,
we follow Hov?
He was doing it. When Hov was on the top, he was doing it. At least for his region.
Follow Hov, Trap?
At least for his region.
Trap, so then nobody leads.
Okay. So you don't have leaders upon the regions?
No.
Hey, let me ask you a question, G. Okay. Who do we look at as with higher hip hop cachet? Rock, Nas or Eminem?
Nas.
Okay. But Eminem is by far the biggest selling artist.
Yeah, but I don't think that takes nothing from Eminem because he doesn't have as much cultural cachet with us as Nas.
Eminem back in hip hop is he's white.
No, it's not. How could he be holding him back? He would have sold less. He would have sold less records if he was black.
He said it himself.
Check this out.
You have more reverence in hip hop than Eminem.
If Eminem was black, he would have sold a tenth of the records. He probably would not even be as respected.
But you talking about records? I'm talking about reverence.
Listen, bro.
Reverence over records. Like I'm talking about.
You know who Eminem is as a black man?
Who? Royce 5'9".
Redman.
I go on Royce. It could be Redman, yeah. It could be Redman too.
Because he makes a good record like Redman makes a great record.
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay,
and he probably not gonna be Redman because he'll be from Detroit.
But you still talking about selling music. I'm not talking about selling music. I'm talking about reverence.
I'm talking about
we revere these artists.
That's what I'm saying. Redman is revered to a way. Like Redman is nigga, I revere Redman. It's Redman. I saw Redman at an event in New York, and I literally went back to being a little kid.
So you talking about Eminem, and then when you look at they discography, Eminem has one of the best discographies of all time. And
I probably wouldn't say that.
In hip hop?
I probably wouldn't say that.
Okay, is that because he's white?
It's not because he's white. I'm just saying, just the music. That's not true.
I'm just saying.
Listen, the records he makes. Don't get me wrong, though. When he's killing. But I just wouldn't say he has one of the greatest. I mean, I don't know. That's not. I would have to really.
He got a good
discography.
Has he made bad records before?
Yeah. He definitely has made some bad.
But
records.
everybody make bad records. It's fucking Eminem though.
And when I say one of the best, I'm not
sure. That's fair. Forgive me, because you didn't say the best. Yes, that's fair.
Okay, thank you. And all I'm saying is, we look at, like you said, I would agree with that as far as that Redman comparison, as far as how he's revered. But look at when you look at his record sales, should he be revered as much as Redman in hip hop? He's revered as much as Redman in hip hop because he's a white man. We look at Nas and Jay-Z and
he's revered because
we look at all these other black people and we revere them way more than we look at Eminem.
It's a little trickier, right? Because okay, so while I
want really downplaying what Eminem could do,
but it's also because it's a white man that represents white street urban culture. Like he's a trailer park. That's his thing. Like when M first came out, he was trailer trash.
Yeah.
None of us. There are black people. Dot reveres Eminem.
I revere.
There
Eminem.
are some black people who grew up on M, and that's their centerpiece. Joyner Lucas. Eminem got offsprings.
I like Joyner Lucas as the artist. I think he's dope. I think he's a great rapper. But I don't think that Joyner Lucas is. You could tell he might look at Eminem as his centerpiece.
Kendrick looks at him as a centerpiece.
You can tell.
I'm telling you, bro. It's a lot of people that look to Eminem.
Lyricist. If you're a lyricist,
I think exactly.
But I still think it's a short sale to sell it as just lyricism. Like there's a cultural appeal about him because he's trailer trash. Like I thought. When I first saw the video for "I Just Don't Give a Fuck," I was in the crack spot. I was in my older homie crack spot. I was working, and we had it on the box. And welcome. Put your hands together, get to clapping them like that. And it's this little scrawny white kid walking into a trailer park, sneaking like alcohol. And his grandmother came and slapped him upside the head, right? And he runs out the room. And right before the song dropped, he walks back in as grown Eminem and starts choking his fucking grandmother. That's how I first was introduced to Eminem, in a trailer park. Slim Shady, brain dead like Jan Brady. I'm an M80. You little like that Kim lady. I'm dirty, dozen, naughty, rotten rhymer. Cursing at you players. It wasn't just about no rap.
Well, but see, I'm not taking away from Eminem's greatness. I like him as an artist, but I think that when we say it's not about color, I think it feeds into America's naivety.
I never one time said it's not about color, but I'm telling you, color is not the centerpiece.
When you said about hip hop, though, everything in America is about color, and the problem is when we say stuff like that, it feeds into America's naivety to say shit. And now it's people on there, there's no color on this, there's no color lines there, it's this, and it's bullshit. So that's my problem with it.
Shout out to Get Into the Black. Culture transcends race.
Okay,
good point.
Okay.
That's the point.
That's a lie.
Good point.
But it does.
It's catchy. It sounds good, but it's not facts. It's not facts.
It does, Coach.
Because that's the simple why we will never have a white man. We will never revere a white man. No matter how many records he sold in hip hop, he will never be looked at as like the most revered man in hip hop.
Don't never say never.
But
life will let you down.
Should be the closest.
Life will let you down, Trap. Don't say never. Say never. Life will let you down.
That's Coach.
Bro, y'all look at Luka Doncic.
Go ahead. Where you going with this?
Trust me, white people can get played. It'll surprise you. You gotta be cool because God will make the right white person and it'll break your heart. You're around this motherfucker looking crazy. I get what you're saying. I'm not even disagreeing with you. I agree. In America, we cannot ignore color.
Who's cool? Let me ask you right now. Who better, Shaq or the Joker?
Shaq.
See?
But it's not because he's black.
He said that shit.
But it's not because he's black.
Think about this shit.
But it's not because
think about numbers. He don't care about none of that shit.
I know the numbers. As soon as you said it, I downloaded the numbers.
Because Shaq.
Soon as you said it, I downloaded the numbers. He's close.
Shaq was so Luke unstoppable. I mean, so the Joker.
They two different playing styles too.
All right, man. See, I don't know why I talk about basketball with you.
It is two different playing styles.
Shout out to Fats for letting us know that the Facebook numbers is climbing. We're going to have to change the name to that to No Ceilings by Glass and Malone Facebook. Shout out to everybody tuning in on Facebook. Much love to y'all. What I'm saying is, look, I think Eminem has a culture that we all can't get into.
Because we black.
Like the app, it's not just
because we black.
No, because J. Cole grew up in a trailer park.
Did he?
Yeah.
And look how you talk about J. Cole.
But it's not because he's grew up in a trailer park.
You talk about J. Cole.
I don't talk about Eminem.
No
I've never talked about J. Cole like he's not hip hop.
I don't know, man. And by the time you get done with J. Cole, we had to do shows. Am I going too hard on J. Cole? And the answer is yes.
All I'm saying is, listen, I've never in my life said J. Cole is not too hip hop. My issues with J. Cole is, if I had an issue, because I don't have an issue with J. Cole, is that now I'm realizing he kind of was playing dirty and hiding his hand.
Yeah.
That's my issue with my little homeboy. That's it. It's not like a real thing. I don't care. I just felt like he was not being righteous with my homeboy. That's it. That's it. It's nothing about nothing else. J. Cole to me is the Tim Duncan of hip hop. He gets it done.
Oh my God.
It's chips. He gonna get his chips.
He ain't got no chips.
You can say whatever you want to. He got chips.
He got one chip. He got one chip.
Oh, he got a few chips.
He got one chip.
Chips.
He got one chip.
You only give him one chip, rep?
He only got one chip.
That's messed
up. He got one chip.
But the point I'm saying is to Trap is it's okay for us, right, to say, hey, this person is not hip hop. There's no crime in that.
I agree.
And it's not like a slight. Like, you don't have to make everybody one of us, because that person then needs to speak from a power of information when talking about us. That's a problem, right? It's like, and I get why it's like I said, it's like I tell you about gangbanging, right? And you kind of the worst. You like a homie. You like my homies who just want to let anybody be down, get quartered on. You don't even care. I'm like, bro, this person he could ruin our life. He can mean we get killed.
Okay, but so on, like, kind of not pushing, but onto your gatekeeping situation, like, who is to say who's hip hop and who's not?
I am.
Oh, Trap don't like that.
Me?
No, that's a question. It's a question.
Joe Budden, Ebro. We got a whole Gatekeepers podcast. I'm gonna force Trap into a position where he's going to have to protect this brilliant thing that his ancestors created for us. I'm not going to let him sell us out like they did rock and roll.
Yo, bro, you are pushing this shit a little bit too much now, bro. Like, for real. If I'm basically the one that'll call out. You just call him out because, yo, listen, man, I ain't like the way he tied his sneakers right there. He ain't hip hop, bro.
I ain't never did that.
It gotta be a little bit more to it for me to banish somebody out of, know what I'm saying, being considered within hip hop, bro. You know what I'm saying? It just got to be a little bit more than that right there. I'm not going to just go because a person is a dork or some shit. They not hip-hop.
Dork.
Trap.
You know what I'm saying?
Nobody's
not
gonna do that, bro. Like, I'm a dork. It's not because of that.
He's right.
Some of these people are not cultured. They're not that way. Some of these people are eating Popeye's chicken.
No, but I think the fact that G is a dork.
If you're eating Popeyes in New Orleans, it's kind of
gatekeeper.
Wow.
Because you gotta be well rounded to be a gatekeeper. You can't just be like, I think G is multifaceted. So I think he's a good gatekeeper.
Because Trap is not being honest. I don't think nobody's not hip hop because they tie their shoes. I don't really even comment on a million people.
Don't take that literally like I'm saying that right there.
I kind of agree with you on there,
Trap. Who am I tough on? Tell me one person I'm tough on. Give me one person I ever been tough on. I won't even look at Kanye crazy, and he did a million crazy things because I'm just like, it's a Chicago.
It didn't take you too long to come around on Kanye.
I still ain't came around.
See, that's the but this make you a little shaky as the gatekeeper now.
No, but that's because I give the proper, just like dogs, I give the proper respect to what we're talking about. I give it time. I'm like, you know what? It's no rush. I don't need to figure it out right now. I got time. I'm not going to play with certain people. And it's not because I like them or dislike them, but hip hop needs the same gatekeeper. I have to do this. We have to do this. Because if we don't, they're going to fuck it up.
Okay. So can I ask you on Wednesday? I don't know if you guys came up with the topics or whatever on Wednesday, but since you consider yourself a gatekeeper of hip hop,
yeah,
I would like to put 5 people on the paper on Wednesday and ask you if they in hip hop.
That's cool. We should do that.
Yes. I gotta know, because Because we got to see the criteria. Like, what is he basing this off of? And who
I keep telling
that's
you.
What it is. That's what it is. We need a criteria. We need a criteria.
I've gave you the criteria.
What's the criteria?
Street urban culture authentically personified, right, through the arts or elements. That's it. It's not even that deep.
Or lifestyle.
Not just lifestyle, trap, because somebody could grow up in the lifestyle that creates the art that we call hip hop, right? But then they can go make rock music.
So that's
like it's not like this lifestyle only could create hip hop, and I think that's kind of your thing. You like, well, if you grew up this way, you gotta be hip hop. No, you can. This same lifestyle can generate blues, jazz, jazz, R&B.
And this is why I asked you the question I asked you though. That's why I asked you: Can you make another genre of music and still live and still be considered hip hop and live in the hip hop lifestyle? I'm trying to move this shit from music though, bro. I'm trying to move this shit from music and not have the focus be upon music when we talking about this discussion right here. Now, if you want to say the person doesn't make rap music, by all means, okay, cool though. But we can't throw somebody out of saying they're not hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Being that they don't, what's the name? Being that they don't. They're not making a what's the name? No, they're not making hip hop music, so they're not hip hop now. That's what I'm just saying though.
Why else would they be hip hop if they making music?
Because they live a hip hop lifestyle.
Trap, that's a basketball player.
Okay.
Right? That's not a musician.
No, I agree with Trap. Like, because what are y'all talking about? That's why I like the no, man, come on, dude, we got stop getting so annoyed, man.
Because it's like we going backwards. Like y'all keep trying to find a way to make everything inclusive. When somebody's
you're
going
the inclusive one.
How? If I'm telling you your people is not in.
Come on.
No.
And then you know what the fucked up thing about you? You will say, come on, and then you start slamming doors in people's face when they get there. Come on. Oh, except for you, nigga. Except for you. But you no, not like it's crazy to me when you talk about hip hop because you be like, it's for everyone. And then it's for no one. But anyway,
I never said it's for everyone. I said it's for the people that grew up in street urban culture. That's it. That's it. You guys are trying to say, well, if you live this way and you just make jazz, you know what I mean? And you hip hop. No, you're not. You're making jazz.
So is rap part of hip hop or is rap hip hop?
Rap music was the fruit that hip hop produced, but it is not the only fruit. You can sing and be hip hop.
So if you are a rapper, that does not automatically make you hip hop.
No.
Okay.
Like I told you before. Go ahead.
No, but I think that might be Trap's point though.
Shout out to K-Way. That's how Trap and Co sound. If you use Cool Water Cologne, you're hip hop. Exactly. That's how they sound. No, if you eat fried chicken, you hip hop.
This nigga.
That's stupid.
He just calling anybody. You.
How do I call
you hip hop?
Everybody know I don't call everybody hip hop. Yeah. I don't give a fuck about. I'm way more stingy with hip hop than you or Trap or anybody breathing in.
I told you.
Stingy in a weird way. Like you want to include everybody. Like
who am I? Like who is everybody I'm including? Tell me somebody.
Like you want to try to give them a chance to be hip hop so you can shit on them. Like
I don't really shit on nobody. There's only been 2 people, 3, 4 people I've ever said wasn't hip hop, and I've diagnosed what they do correctly, and y'all get upset at it. I'm there, and then I'll show you where they're saying the same thing after I didn't even know, and they're saying the same thing.
What they're saying is,
if Little Uzi Vert came out and said, "I'm hip hop,"
I wouldn't even argue.
Would you accept him at that point?
Sure. It's not accept him. He don't need it's fucking Lil Uzi Vert. He's a fucking successful rock star.
You are a gatekeeper. He does need your acceptance.
He don't want to be with you niggas.
But if
he don't want to be with us coon.
If he says
exactly,
exactly. You admit hip hop is coonery.
No, coons. It's not. I'm telling you, Coach. I'm telling you this. That's a joke, right? I'm saying, look, he wants to become a rock legend. That's his goal.
I'm using all
and he's making rock music. And he's making rock music.
But if Little Uzi, that's my problem with so you said it's an energy. And you don't get hip hop energy from Little Uzi. But if Little Uzi comes out and say, I'm hip hop, you just accept him. How does that make
I'm
that
saying
doesn't make sense?
No, you asked me, would I? I don't think he would. I think he told us a million times. But you asking a hypothetical question, and I'm giving you a hypothetical answer.
But you can't accept him if he ain't giving you hip hop energy. You can't just say.
I mean, except he doesn't need my. I'm telling you, he's not trying to. Dog, he went to a radio station in New York. They played a song for him to rap to, and he shitted on the song. Trap tried to make it like because it had a date on it. I'm like, that's not a hip hop thing to do.
And I agree with all that shit. But in turn, you're saying that if he says he's hip hop, you'll be like, fuck it. All right.
You hypothetically speaking,
right?
Sure, because he's not finna come out and say that. That's like you asked me if I had $1 trillion, would I cut my leg off? I don't have $1 trillion. I can just say anything.
Again, man, I said this before to you.
I'm off of it. I'm out.
I said this
See,
before.
Zob agreeing with y'all.
I'm out.
Zob agreeing with y'all.
I'm out. I'm done.
Yep. Shout out to K-Way. If your cereal was a 5-pound off-brand bag, you're hip hop.
It goes like this, man. You know what I'm saying? I said it to y'all the other day. Rap is what you do. Hip hop is what you are. You know what I'm saying? So now, if a person is saying they're not doing rap music, that doesn't take them away from who they are. Though they could still be. They could still.
We're not talking about. Stop doing that though.
Are you talking about? Are you talking about just the music? All right. So if you distinguishing the music and saying you're not making
the culture dictates the music you make. So like, listen, I can see if you're like a dude that's like you play basketball and we talking about you grew up hip hop, but you hoop. But if you're going to choose and make a music, right? If you're choosing to make a music and you're making something not hip hop, no, you're not hip hop. Like you keep saying Travis live a hip hop lifestyle.
The music you're making is not hip hop.
What do you then? Why the fuck are you hip hop?
You don't distinguish. So you don't put hip hop as being a lifestyle. Then it all lies in the music.
It's a lifestyle if you're not creating the art. But then once you start creating the art, that becomes a reflection of who you are.
But see, that's when I go back to Chris Brown, because to me, hip hop. Chris Brown is
Mary J. Blige.
Yeah, Mary. Chris Brown.
Yeah, but I think y'all are finding things for the sake of fucking silliness.
See,
Chris Brown's an R&B act. The fact that y'all feel like he's hip hop because he grew up New Edition is from Roxbury in the projects of Boston. They're fucking R&B. R&B and hip hop come from the same place.
Okay, so to that case, can they be hip hop then?
Why would you make them hip hop when they're R&B?
They're R&B singers. That doesn't mean they're hip hop.
They're R&B
singers. You just got finished saying.
Bro, why are y'all conflating this?
What is happening right now? Like what?
Why are you conflating this? They're R&B and you still are they still hip hop? They're R&B. R&B lifestyle and hip hop lifestyle are the same.
Wait a minute. I'm Coach Chaos. Like, what is happening right now? Anybody else hear this shit? Like, this is chaotic. This is all over the place. He telling us one thing and then telling us another thing.
How is it another thing? Stop thinking that they're the same. Just because they're twins don't mean they're the same person.
You just got finished saying rap doesn't make just because you rap don't make you hip hop. You said R&B could be hip hop. You said you could sing.
I didn't say R&B can make you hip hop. I said singing.
You can speak. Okay,
Nate Dogg is hip hop.
Singing.
I understand. That's the problem, Coach. Y'all keep assigning simple digestion points when you have enough nuance to go further, right? Every singer is not R&B. Every rapper is not hip hop. I know it sounds crazy. You could be black and from the ghetto and not be hip hop.
Okay, can we both agree that hip hop is bigger than your music act, like what you do musically?
I'm telling you, until you start doing music, once you start doing music, here you are.
Nigga, that's just crazy talk. You can't just who says I'm living an R&B lifestyle? Like, what the fuck is going on right now? Living this R&B lifestyle. Like,
just because hip hop created,
grew up R&B.
You don't grow up R&B. You don't grow up. Hip hop is a specific thing and reflection of art. There's no hip hop without art. It starts with the art first. Fact. And then you start to develop the lifestyle that can create the art authentically. Right? It starts with the art. It starts with the art. How the hell don't y'all get? It's like y'all so desperate. I don't know why neither.
Wait, why you say it starts with the art first?
Because it's the first, before it was a culture, what did hip hop culture look like in 69?
Hip hop, it just didn't have the name. Okay, because you tell me right now, wait a minute, tell me right now, what do you have to be hip hop? Your definition of hip hop is what?
Street
urban culture. That don't start with art.
So then therefore jazz. So that means jazz was street urban culture. So that means,
I've been telling you this for the longest.
How are you telling me something I'm telling
you? I told you this. I said it's always been changing. It was jazz. It was this. It was.
It's not one at a time.
It was. Yes, it was one at a time.
That's your problem. It's not.
It was one at a time.
It's not one thing dominate. It doesn't.
It's evolving.
Why do you keep saying it's evolving? There's still kids born every day in street urban culture that do jazz. There's still kids born every day that do R&B. There's still kids born in the same place.
It make them a jazz musician. It doesn't make them have a jazz. They didn't grow up jazz.
Bro, you're not a hip hop nigga that grew up and you're a jazz musician. That's fucking stupid.
Oh, that's stupid. What you did? That's ridiculous. So
then everybody's hip hop.
Grow up hip hop and then be a jazz musician.
How do you grow up hip hop?
Oh my gosh!
Tell me how you grew up hip hop.
So there's never been any street urban jazz musicians,
bruh.
No. Answer this. There's never been any street urban jazz musicians. So
they are.
So then what would that make them? So then what would that make them then? What would that make them then?
So I can tell you here's the issue. Your issue is you think like if you grew up in the 20s in street music, then you a jazz nigga. If you grew up in this area, you are this nigga. If you grew up in this, you this nigga. All of those same things are the same thing. They all can cultivate from the same place. It doesn't mean somebody can grow up in the same street urban lifestyle and be an R&B person. That's their thing, and they become an R&B act. They didn't grow up fucking hip hop.
Rick Rock, I'm glad you loving this because I'm
loving this.
This nigga is tripping.
You know what? Everybody's hip hop. Fuck it.
Yeah.
At this point, y'all motherfuckers is just the worst. No. Everybody that grew up listening to rap songs is hip hop. If you grew up listening to rap, then what else are you saying?
Don't say that.
Then what else are you saying?
Don't say that, man, because I'm going by your definition.
But you're saying that by my definition. But I'm saying, but
I think it's a great definition.
Yeah, but when you're holding on to it, like, well, okay, if it's a jazz person, you grew up street urban, then he got to be hip hop too. No, he don't. He obviously can be jazz.
He's just performing jazz.
You can't just perform jazz.
Okay.
Like y'all keep reducing everybody else. Like none of this other shit is a culture. Y'all like everything. Well, they just making songs. What the fuck? You think that my dad and them just music? They live like jazz niggas. And jazz niggas happen to be the same. Boston, Roxbury, where New Edition from. They live the same way Benzino lived.
I'm just saying, but you know me, your dad are like they wasn't born into hip hop because it was
Stop saying they was not born in hip hop because you saying they not born in the strip or street urban culture. That's the point. They were born in the street urban culture.
So they was hip hop then, right?
No.
Okay, so okay. All right, cool. So maybe I'm just a little confused. Maybe you can clear this up for me.
You're a lot confused.
Okay. So what does it take to be hip hop again? Give it to me again.
Street urban culture authentically personified through the arts and elements. So that's why those elements matter. Because if you start blowing the fucking saxophone, it might end up being jazz.
Okay, so now I see why Trap said you just excommunicating people out of hip hop for tying their shoes wrong. I got you. Because if you play the saxophone, you can no longer be hip hop.
No, you're a jazz
player.
That's but
see, we're minimizing hip hop to artistry. That's it.
It's not.
That's what you're doing.
It's not.
That's what you're doing.
No, it's
you're
not.
Doing. As soon as you pick up a horn, you're not hip hop anymore.
You're not just fucking hip hop because you listen to the.
You grew up street urban, but now that you chose this saxophone, you're dead
to
me in hip hop.
How is this?
It's not making sense to
anybody
else.
How is this so deep? So you feel like? So you think? So in your mind, you feel like everybody grew up in street urban culture just had to be hip hop.
That is okay. Let me ask you a question: is that not the biggest proponent in being hip hop?
It's
if you
one
take the
proponent.
street urban out of it, it's not hip hop anymore.
But I'm telling you, there's another part that makes it hip hop as well.
And it's by you doing what? Rapping?
What do you mean
rapping?
It's about you
breakdancing,
what?
Graffiti. If you don't stop this shit,
if
come on, man. What if a nigga's blowing this? What if the nigga, that sound crazy. What if the nigga is playing the saxophone and doing graffiti at the same time? Is he hip hop now?
No.
All right.
Oh. Like, why do y'all feel like everybody has to be hip hop? Like if like Terrence Martin from 60s, he's a jazz musician. He's a jazz nigga. What's wrong with that? Like, why is that a problem? I'm confused.
I know. I feel it. You confusing me.
So he don't live the hip hop lifestyle?
Thank you, Trap.
Stop saying it. Okay, Trap, what's the hip hop lifestyle? Now I'm finna jump on your fucking ass. What is the hip hop lifestyle, Trap?
You don't feel as if
what is the hip hop lifestyle?
You don't feel like hip hop. Hold on. So you don't feel like hip hop has a certain way to be dressed, certain way to be talk, a certain way that we.
How do people get hip hop dressed on the West Coast?
So it's regional based though. Everybody that's like you ever heard of streetwear? You heard of streetwear before?
So you talking about like
urban,
advanced shit.
These luxury brands
Diamond
are now
Supply.
making
Diamond Supply.
No luxury brands are making streetwear clothing nowadays.
When you keep,
I'm saying,
okay, so now you're getting further away. Let's just stop that. Back up. What is street urban culture? What is streetwear for LA?
What is streetwear for LA?
Sure.
I mean, what they wearing out there? What they wearing on Fairfax and shit like that? Though?
On Fairfax.
I don't know.
So that's
I don't know. So tell me what they wearing.
Streets.
So basically, it's like this, right? So this is what hip hop culture is. This it goes into the music, it goes into the way you dance, the visuals, the visual arts of it. You know what I'm saying? The fashion, the identity of it. Somebody got to identify themselves as being hip hop, bro. You know what I'm saying? Not and not do no music at all. You don't agree with that?
Trap, no. I think yes and no.
Okay.
Yes and no. But if you decide to partake in art, it's different. Like you might as well say, what are they wearing on Melrose? Ask me and Rob, ask the lunch table and people from LA, do we consider Fairfax or Melrose the streets?
I don't know I don't know about that over there though. But what I'm telling you right now is this.
Hold on. Shout out to the lunch table. Anybody from Los Angeles, do we consider Fairfax or Melrose the streets?
What are they saying? What are they saying?
Anybody who been to LA, do you consider Melrose and Fairfax the streets? When you go over there, you be like, hey, I'm in the streets.
I'm talking about the way that's what when I've been out there though, I seen the fashion spots, the clothing spots you go to get some fly shit from, been over on Fairfax.
That's crossover shit, Trap. That ain't our streets. But that's my point when you're doing that. And that's why white people think they got access to it.
No.
None of us consider that shit street.
Okay. Listen, I'm talking about the way, I'm talking about the clothing, the way they dressing over there.
Supply street.
So, okay.
We don't consider none of that bullshit street.
Well, we consider Supreme. We consider Supreme over here street. Supreme is street.
Cool.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you don't think so?
We don't consider. I don't know what y'all consider street. I guess.
No. I'm asking you. Do you consider Supreme the Supreme brand street?
I don't fucking know because I don't know enough about Supreme to get into it. But I bet you some white man made it.
All right. So,
but honestly, the way you talking about that again, there's a different conversation, right?
All right.
It's a street urban culture. That's a skateboard thing, right? And that's what we consider Fairfax. We consider all that shit skater clothes. So there's a level of street urban culture.
So Timberlands untied. You know what I'm saying? Wearing baggy jeans. You know what I'm saying? Fitted caps wearing with your outfit and shit like that, though. You know what I'm saying? With those type of shit be considered like I'm saying wearing basketball jerseys and shit like that. And I'm saying like on some fly shit. But that what you consider that being though? Like that whole type of,
you gotta tell me.
Would you consider that being like a hip hop? And I'm saying like a hip hop streetwear type of, would that be streetwear? Would that be streetwear?
You had to tell me.
Would that be streetwear?
I don't know because I used to think I knew what it was, but I guess one day it could be anything.
Okay.
Anything, Trap.
Listen.
Y'all are so desperate to make everything hip hop.
No. So you're going back to that though. You're going back to that though. All I'm telling you is that it's more than just the music, bro. I'm saying that it's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle, bro. It's a lifestyle. It's a way of life.
Trap.
You can live a hip hop lifestyle.
Hip hop started off as an artistic expression of a way of life, and then we decided that.
And you know what came along with that though? What came along with that was the way they was dressing, bro. The way they was standing, the b-boy stance, all that shit, b. That's all hip hop shit. When niggas say a b-boy stance, that ain't had nothing to do with no music. That had to do with the way they was standing with their arms crossed and shit like that though.
Trap.
When niggas wore their hats.
Trap. But we're not.
That's all hip hop.
Yeah, but you keep saying that, Trap. But if you stand like that, you're not fucking hip hop.
Oh God, man.
If you stand like that in Beverly Hills, are you fucking hip hop? No.
All right, bro.
Stop cheating into this.
I thought you made it. I thought you made it to the elevation of understanding what this whole thing is, though, bro. Trap, you're putting on music, bro. You're putting on music. And you know how frustrated. You know how frustrated I get with them when people put hip hop just being on music, bro. It's not just music at all. Come on, bro. You got to stop. It's not just music.
Then don't make it no dumb ass way you stand.
you're trying to take the little thing. What I'm saying, bro.
You're missing the point.
So what is a b-boy stance?
Who was standing like that?
The b-boys.
And what were the b-boys?
The breakers.
Okay, so then if anybody break, are they hip hop?
No.
So then it's more than just what
I'm
you're
telling
saying.
you that. I'm telling you that though.
You keep
yes,
trying to tell me
this.
You don't know none of these people to talk about the lifestyle they live. But you keep talking about the lifestyle they live.
Okay.
You imagine it because they're black.
So you're basing it strictly over. All right, so if you don't know the person, then you're basing it strictly off of the music they're making and if they're hip hop or not.
No,
all right,
that's
a simple conversation then. That's a simple conversation then.
I'm saying so now. I'm telling you, if they're making it their effort to make other music, then they're not hip hop. I'm not saying nothing before that. I'm telling you.
So when Andre 3000 makes it.
So when Andre 3000 makes you decide to start making rock and roll music, right? Cool. Prime example, like what's Kid
Andre 3000? Andre 3000. Andre 3000. He came out with a violin. He came out with a flute album.
His name, fuck.
Buddy, what? I think it's Buddy something.
What's
homie name? That played the rock shit.
King. No,
not King.
The other one.
Not Damani. Buddy. What's Buddy name? Buddy dope as fuck. He makes rock music.
I didn't know that.
It don't matter T.I. is his dad. It don't matter Buddy guy. It don't matter he grew up in AT. None of that matters. It's a simple thing. Stop fucking doing that.
No,
somebody can grow up hip hop and then become a rock.
All right. So
Stop
now,
trying to make it
the last two albums that Andre 3000 came out with was flute albums.
Andre said he don't even feel like a fucking hip hop.
Is he hip hop?
He went out his way to say it wasn't a hip hop album.
So he's not. All right.
He don't say the same shit I'm saying.
Does that make him not be hip hop now?
He said he wasn't.
He right.
He said his last solo album that he did with fucking Outkast was not hip hop.
He said the music that I'm making is not hip hop.
And then
now I'm trying to. Now, see, we can't do the conversation, bro.
Stop saying the music I'm making.
We're going around in circles now, bro. I'm talking about. We're talking about two different things right now.
Fuck.
If you want to sit here and discuss, the music that people are making, then we could bring it down to a simple conversation and state. We can bring it down to a simple conversation and state that who is making rap music, who is making rap music, and who's not making rap music. We could do that all day. That's easy. It's easy to distinguish. It's easy to distinguish somebody who's. It's easy to distinguish if somebody is not making rap music and somebody's making rap music. We can distinguish that easily.
I realize it's just ridiculous.
I won't go again. I have ears, B. I can understand what is rap.
You don't got no motherfucking ears.
I'm telling you right now. You can't say somebody. What you're saying right now is completely. They're not making rap and hip hop music. That's a simple conversation right there. We can know who's not making hip hop music, who's not making, and who is making hip hop music. What I'm telling you is.
You don't know these people.
Don't let glasses make you feel crazy.
You don't know these people. You don't know how they grew up. So all you have is the music.
Okay, cool. All right, cool.
Acting like you know these people to know.
So then when you break down Drake right there, when you say Drake is not hip hop, are you going strictly up his music?
Drake is hip hop trap just for you.
No. I don't give a fuck about Drake. I'm asking you right now, though. I'm asking you right now. Are you breaking it down over just his music or his way of life?
D. All the above. D.
Okay, cool then. All right.
Okay, let me ask you this, Glasses. Can you not have one without the other? So if you live a street urban life and you play jazz, you're just not automatically not hip hop now?
You're a jazz
You're a jazz musician.
You're jazz.
So you're telling us hip hop is just music then?
Bruh, I'm telling you,
music or hip hip-hop.
I'm telling you, here's
hip-hop a lifestyle?
Here's the problem. Hip-hop people, right? Hip-hop people, if you're going to say somebody starts to create art and their art they're not creating is hip-hop, it's not hip-hop.
Their art they're creating is not hip-hop. Don't mean they're not.
That means they're not hip-hop.
It's not hip-hop.
Yes, it does. Because other than that, it wouldn't be no fucking nothing. They're a b-boy and they playing the sax.
Why can't I be multifaceted? Why can't I break down?
There you go doing that same bullshit. You can be white and black. You can stuff in the dressing. Sure, do whatever you want. I don't give a fuck no more.
What just gotta do with stuff in the dressing?
You know what? Because whatever at this point. Make soul spinach. I can't just put soul spinach. Just make anything work. Let everybody in. Fuck it.
See, he just kicked me out of hip hop because I like stuffing.
No, I said everybody in now.
Okay, fuck it. He can't even.
Everybody
he
in.
can't even just.
Everybody's in.
Nigga, that's gonna be on the questionnaire shit. You like
everybody
stuffing?
is in.
You out.
Everybody in. You know, as long as you listen to rap song one day and you call a couple niggas you slang and you just come out make it rock, you hip hop too.
Nigga G gonna have on there. Hey, you play the saxophone? You done. You out.
Man,
sorry.
Man, this shit crazy.
This is crazy. This is crazy.
The fact that you feel like if a nigga playing a sax, he give a fuck about being classified with your crazy ass.
Why the fuck?
He not with you, boy. He's with Jazz.
Why? My brother played the trombone. What do that mean? That nigga is my brother. He love me. He with whatever I'm on. If I say I'm about to, hey, you just go ride and go do this to it, he right with me. Like, but he played the trombone, so now he didn't. What? What is happening right now? Nigga's in a band.
He's hip hop too.
I guess he not because he's not street urban.
Sure.
I mean, because he's street urban for sure.
Sure, because Lord knows if you
because he played the trombone. I guess he just not hip hop no more. You know,
at the end of the day, bruh, you right. You know what? Fuck it.
Bruh,
at the end of the day, fuck it. Anybody that grew up listening to rap song, they hip hop. It don't matter what they do with their music. They just down. Y'all got it.
We're not saying that though.
Yes, it is what you're saying. You saying if a motherfucker's making rock music, but because he grew up,
you ain't gonna raise your way out of this one, motherfucker. You ain't gonna raise your way out of this one. You're wrong, B. You ain't gonna raise your way out of this one. I don't even care what
Trap. You know what you're doing right now? You know, hey, Trap.
I'm all in.
Hey, what Tupac say?
I'm all in.
Against the wall. Hey, still my knuckle. Hey,
they don't think Jazz has a culture, DSP, because what's crazy is they such fucking idiots, and both of these niggas is idiots.
Why
they think Jazz because you're a fucking idiot. Because y'all think Jazz just the music you make. Y'all think R&B is just the music you make.
Now we idiots now. It's crazy.
Because Lord knows only hip hop has a culture.
Hey, this how you know you're wrong now. Now he mad. We idiots. We all
sure. Jazz not a culture. It's just a music, and hip hop is the only culture out of all the genres of music. Hip hop is the only one that has a culture. Got it.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Hey, lunch table. All three of y'all, because the tree is one of them. All three of y'all, the tree is one of them. All three of y'all that agree with Glasses right now. Every time y'all comment, he gonna pick out your one comment. It's 40 minutes and he's wrong.
Yeah.
Go crazy some more. You're idiots.
No, you're right. I just agree with y'all. Jazz don't have a culture. R&B don't have a culture. It's only hip hop the only one that have a culture. Smart niggas. That's how smart y'all sound.
What is dressing jazz look like?
The fact that you don't know and then you asking me.
I don't know. I'm asking the question. If I don't know, somebody ask the question.
There's no culture. You're right. They just
somebody in the chat. Tell me what dressing like blues. What's dressing like blues look like?
Vicky, you right. Hey, but I'm gonna tell you the truth. Hey, G is a hip hop snob.
I'm definitely not.
And he's a hip hop snob.
You know what?
This nigga is it's crazy because he say it's inclusive, but then he doesn't. Now it's not.
I never said hip hop was inclusive or not inclusive. I said hip hop is a specific thing. There's a specific elements and things that make it happen, and then there's things that's growing. One, jazz definitely has more. It has a culture. It is not just something that everybody just do. It ain't just fun of the meals. It ain't just bullshit like y'all think it is. Hip hop ain't some special genre and everybody else shit ain't nothing. All this other black music ain't nothing. Y'all sound fucking crazy. Country got a culture. All this shit got a culture, but y'all don't know that. And I keep telling y'all the same thing. R&B culture looks a lot like hip hop culture, but y'all can't believe it because it look too close. So you're like, if a nigga this, he got to be that.
I'm gonna tell you right now, you a crazy man.
I guess I am.
Because you the same nigga who said all white people is racist. And then you are the nigga who's you're kicking black people out of hip hop, but open up the door for the white man.
Which white man did open the door for?
Any and everyone who's
give me one
culture. That's any and everyone.
Give me one. Give me one nigga I kicked out and give me one I let in.
So you kicked out Violates just a couple minutes ago.
I didn't kick Violates out nowhere.
Yeah, you did.
I told you somebody else said that.
He was an R&B artist.
I said somebody else said that.
You don't know what's happening. Look back at your phone. Stop getting in this.
I said somebody else said that, and I said I got what they were saying.
I don't know why you brought that shit up on here because I don't know how you got what he was saying though.
Yeah.
That man rap on.
I was gonna calling King cosign. Because King just be cosign anything Glass to say. He don't give a shit. He just got finished saying Wale is a hip hop artist. I mean, an R&B artist.
R&B artist.
I get it.
Y'all act like that's saying something crazy. That the man said that, and I said, "Oh, I get what he's saying." I didn't say I agree or not.
Well, do you agree or not?
I don't know enough of his music to make the thought.
Let's go there. Let's go there. Let's make that clearly.
I had to wake him up.
Yeah, let's make that clear. Do you agree or not?
I don't know enough about it. Like, I don't know enough about it. I'm telling you, I got what he was saying based off what I've heard.
So when I tell you that it's not true, then why you don't believe me? I listen to his music.
Your ass like everybody.
I listen to his music.
Anybody do anything? All the nigga got to do is buy a New York fucking Yankees hat, cousin. They hip hop. I'm not fucking with
Yankee hat. It's a Mets hat.
Yes, if they buy a Yankee hat, you like they in.
Nah, not true. Not true. Listen. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this though, right? So, I seen a post, right? This was like probably like maybe last year or 2 years ago, right? Where they said, and this when you said that to me, I understood it. No, I understood what y'all was saying within it though, but I can't put them down as me and the person who makes R&B music. But it was like, but in the post it said y'all sit back here and y'all say that R&B's dead. You know what I'm saying? Violates single-handedly kept R&B alive. You know what I'm saying? Was because of the songs. His big records was having an R&B hook on it, but he was actually rapping on the songs though. You know what I'm saying though? So yeah, it was giving off, you know what I'm saying, for him putting an R&B person on the shit and the shit and he rapping about chicks and shit like that though. But that's a lead single off his album though. But after all that right there, he give you a whole bunch of bars and hip hop shit though, bro. So
why do you keep saying bars and hip hop shit?
Because he raps.
You can rap and do every genre. Drake rap and does pop. You can rap, like, it's not exclusive. But you can sing and do hip hop.
But that's what we saying. That's what we saying to you, G. Just because you do rap don't make you hip hop.
Why are you telling me when that's my premise?
I thought maybe you forgot that was your premise.
How?
Because
we're not arguing if somebody rap that does hip hop.
Urban culture means more in hip hop than.
It's not only exclusive to hip hop.
Drake is not street. What else does Drake not do? That's
what I asked him before.
Other than not be street urban.
Bro, what do you mean? What else he does? You're saying these two things are true. Drake is a pop musician. He makes everything. He does everything. He takes the seasoning out of all of this shit, whatever's popular, and he makes it digestible for the masses. That's what pop music is. Ray Charles did the same thing with I Got a Woman. There's other black people who have done the same thing.
You read any things yet? I was
super chats.
No. Like Ray Charles did the same thing. He made I Got a Woman. He took an ethnic gospel song, scrubbed all that God shit off of it, and made it digestible for the masses. That's how you create the first pop song. Shout out to K-Way. Thank you for the $5. G getting 8 first. Pause. Pure organic, non-GMO, unadulterated barbecue crib meat.
Hey, who's that K-Way?
Fucking K-Way.
That's hilarious.
K-Way crazy.
Shout out to Peace Boy Dre Beast. Thank you for the $2. Glasses say eating lemon pepper wings. Lemon pepper niggy wings for sure. For sure. Shout out to Beast Boy Dre Beast. Thank you for the $10. Big X ain't a pop artist. He just let his cousin write a few songs to put him on and put money in his pocket. Y'all got Big X all wrong. He from Texas, so don't country rap make sense.
He said it.
He said it, man. Why do y'all argue with a nigga? Say something, dog. He said it, not me. Drake said his approach is Michael Jackson in pop music. That's it. I didn't say it. He said it. I'm repeating what they know about themselves.
I like
Shout out to K-Way. Thank you for the $5. Lunch table between the Nav Green podcast comment and BigXThaPlug. We need to have an honest and uncomfortable convo about the state of Southern hip hop. Oh shit.
K-Way.
And that was K-Way again.
Okay.
God damn. K-Way the cook.
But he did say, Nav did say his favorite artist is Jay-Z.
Who said that?
Nav said that. The dude who runs the podcast.
I'm starting to that whole favorite artist Jay-Z shit. That's my neighbor's white shit right there, B. On my best friend, I got white friends shit. Y'all niggas be using that shit a little bit too much now, B. Yo, this that. I'm not into fucking niggas who be rapping on New York nigga, but you know, cause I mean, listen, I'm not hating. Jay-Z my favorite artist. Get the fuck out of here.
I see.
But Jay-Z is.
Yeah, I'm getting tired of motherfuckers saying that shit.
Ain't that the go-to? That is the go-to guy, huh?
Yeah, it's the go-to right
Jay-Z.
I mean, yeah, for sure. But
Shout out to Beach Boy JB. Thank you for the $5. Big X was known as a dope boy here in Dallas before he started rapping. His cousin Rosama wrote The Biggest, which helped him also get signed.
Okay.
I totally get it.
Is that all he wrote for him? That's all he wrote for him?
Shout out to Coco Blue. Thank you for the $5. I hope you like that sticker. Shout out to K-Way. Thank you for that $5. Trap and G got a Martin and Malcolm dynamic. Trap finds a good in everybody while G wants swift accountability and discipline. Facts. Trap just want everybody to be there. Anybody, dog.
I go with that.
Anybody. Yo, they with us. No, they not, Trap. Miss Peachy Peaches, thank you for the $2. C. Brown is an R&B singer and hip-hop. Same difference. I wouldn't waste my time arguing that. That's why I say even going to them type of people is just a waste of time. Shout out to K-Way. Thank you for the $5. This is all Eminem and his Sync's fault. Should have never gave them motherfuckers Air Force One cornrows and do-rags. Man. Shout out to K-Way. Thank you for the $2. Melrose and Fairfax is where you go to get profiled. Facts. He talk about some street shit.
Well, listen, man. Listen. No. I wasn't talking about. I said the fashion. That
fashion ain't street.
Niggas go down there and get fly.
New York niggas go down there and get fly.
Well, maybe that might be what it is, though.
That's like y'all supreme.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you honestly, Trap. When I was growing up, we went to it was a nigga always stayed on the street somewhere that used to sell pro clubs and some slacks, some dickies, whatever, and you right down the street, and that's where we used to go get our shit from.
Yeah.
Shout out to K-Way. Thank you for the $2. Trap ain't never been to City Trends. I'm offended. City Trends. Shout out to Beach Boy Dre Beach. Thank you for the $2. Juicy J made a jazz album, but he is hip hop.
That's a fact. He did. That album was right.
Shout out to Miss Peachy Peaches. Thank you for the $2. H work E body make a paragraph of what HH.
What's that
Is it homework?
Oh no,
that's deep. I don't know what that means.
Juicy J, you are no longer hip hop.
Shout out to Zone Fanfic. Thank you for the $2. I second K-Way's last super chat. My man. Shout out to K-Way. Thank you for the $5. I remember when R&B was made up of S-Curls, Dacker Cologne, and singing till the back of women's knees got wet. What the fuck happened? They still doing the same thing in R&B. So, look, it's simple as this, right?
Let's go.
If you are a hip-hop nigga, if you grow up hip-hop and you don't make hip-hop, you're not hip-hop. That's the point, because you don't just grow up hip-hop. Like if we take somebody that grew up a certain way, they don't just grow up hip-hop. That's why they're making other shit. So it's okay to say somebody's not hip-hop just because they grew up in some level of street urban culture, right? Which we don't even know how most of these people grew up at. We also come in a time where people don't have to go outside. It's like when you played that song from Donald Glover the other day, right? Which I remember, shout out to Childish Gambino, cool dude. Like I fuck with him. But when you played that song, there was no Atlanta street urban culture slang in that music at all. It was general.
What song you play?
I forgot. It was a song off the Camp album. It was a song off the Camp. I think it was hold on, I'll tell you right now. It was off the Camp album. It had a pop sound to it.
Homework. What makes hip hop is your question. I got you, Peaches. We don't get
But you know what he said on the song though? He said some shit about how y'all calling me not, how you referring to me as not being hip hop, some shit like that. He said some shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he pushed back on motherfuckers saying that he's not hip hop though. You know what I'm saying? On a poppy song, poppy sounding song.
But shout out to him. It's not just the poppy sounding of the music, it's him. When you don't have any level of outside in your speech.
Is Black Eyed Peas hip hop?
They were before they went pop.
Before Apple picked up that trombone.
So but I'm saying I think there's a confusion, bro. Hip hop does not have an exclusive lock to street urban culture. Like it's not exclusive. Like it's a lot of people. It's a lot of people. Like jazz was street urban culture at one time. Shit, blues got to a place where it's street urban culture at one time.
So do that sound like evolution?
But when you're saying evolution, the true definition of evolution is not just change. It's change in order to survive. So I can't help it. I'm gonna speak with this.
That's
yeah. But what's to survive? What do you think is changing to survive?
I mean, I just think that.
So you think you need to cross genres to survive?
Why you say cross genres? Why did you say that?
I'm saying because if you think somebody hip hop, but then they want to make rock, you think you need to do that to survive.
No. Do you think?
Yeah, coach, he's making a good point.
Oh, here we go. Here comes King Cosign. He don't even know what your point is. but do you think that jazz? What do you think jazz crossed with to make rock, or rock crossed with to make hip hop?
Ralston crossed with anything.
Okay, so I'm saying though. So why are you making that comparison?
I'm telling you, the culture created that as well. Right? There's street urban culture. Hip hop may be the only specific thing that was created by street urban culture, right? Because jazz was created in New Orleans, right? And I don't know enough about their street scene. Blues was created in rural places. Country is created in rural places. Rock is created in a version of Atlanta, Georgia.
Hip hop is just what we always found musical outlets that was deemed as dangerous and raunchy. You know who I mean by we?
No, because I need to get to the
street urban people, or what, you know, you don't have to be street urban. Whatever was considered street, and when I say street, it doesn't mean it. I'm not looking at the real definition of street. I'm talking about like whatever was maybe an outside kind of whatever you was doing outside, and you know, and it wasn't always to look.
What I call the street is a place you got to step. Go ahead. I'm listening.
But I'm just saying. So when blues, there was a time when blues was looked at as frowned upon. Like, oh man, they're going there playing blues. They playing blues in that club or whatever. Or rock and roll was dangerous. Oh, it's dangerous. Hip hop is just an evolution of those of these genre of music, man. This is just hip hop is just a dangerous thing at one point for us to go express ourselves, and that was it. That's all it is. It just evolved.
But that's not an evolution.
Boom, boom, boom.
What's evolving?
It evolved with the times. Like
what
the
evolved?
Times were it was a different time. People were doing different things. Like when you say, that's why I don't even like street urban culture all the time, because right now it's street urban culture. That's why you got to call it hip hop street urban culture. When we called it when it was jazz, we didn't have street. It wasn't street at that point in time.
It was.
So jazz was street urban culture?
Listen.
No, I'm asking.
What I'm telling you, yes. Right. So in New Orleans, where jazz was created, it was made by the people that lived this life. Like jazz was frowned upon at one time.
So you're going to consider street as living this life then?
Street is where you exist, where crime set a different standard of rules.
Okay, I'm just saying.
What I was telling you earlier. This is what I was telling you earlier. We gotta. I'm saying we're gonna talk about it off here. We gotta kind of adjust because one mind state going through it.
When we talking about street, he was talking about rural, trying to separate rural,
because rural and street is different.
You're thinking of, don't you think of street? Think of criminality.
You understand how culture works, right? Y'all know loosely, but do you really get how culture works? Like, you know, the prefix of the word culture is cult. So that means it needs to be enough people to create a movement of people, right? So it's like when you say fashion, polo is not hip hop. Right?
But we made it into hip hop though, bro.
Polo, hip hop people wear polo a certain way. That's what makes it hip hop.
I don't think that's a good definition though, because you can't say it needs a certain amount of people. Because coat, when we use coat, it's usually a small number of people.
No, it's not. Yeah, a coat couldn't be two people.
That's why we say coat classic.
No,
like we don't just say classic. We call it coat classic.
Coat classic means
smaller number of people.
Cultural. That means all of us.
No. But you use coat. You're trying to make a point by using coat though.
Coat is not it's a niche group of people. So coat being the prefix of
people, that's a smaller group.
Yeah, of culture.
Okay, G.
Like, you get what I'm saying? Culture is a bigger number than coat, but it's a niche group of people. That's where the prefix come from, right? Culture. So when we say coat classic, it is because everybody don't live like this. That's the point. Everybody don't dress the way we dress. Everybody don't talk the way we talk.
So when you use that definition, we can't put a big number on it then.
It's not.
Wasn't I just saying this? Wasn't I just saying this?
Yeah. No, Trap, you're not saying this. The problem is, listen, Coach. Listen, when you're saying something, street urban culture create jazz. People can listen to anything, digest, and then can like regurgitate energy, right? So it's like if an artist grew up street urban culture, like if you grew up listening to rap music your whole life and that's all you listen to, and you grew up in street urban culture, you're not going to make anything else but hip hop, right? You're not going to make anything else but hip hop. Now, if you grew up on the internet and you're just digesting content and you grew up this way, you may have abilities to do a million different things. There was no chance for me to make anything else because I didn't grow up listening to anything else. Not only that, I grew up this way. So it's really simple. You guys are fighting it kind of for these weird places of like, oh, you know what? This person grew up hip hop, but then they decided to make jazz. So they hip hop now too. It's like, no, they're not. They're jazz. They're making jazz purposely. That's what they wanted to identify. Like the reason Travis Scott can make rock is because he was digesting indie rocks as well as growing up listening to hip hop or rap songs. All of these things have their own cultures, their own behaviors, their own stances, their ways that they behave and do their things. All of these things have their own things. They're really close for us, and there's more now than there's less. So I think we confusing evolution with just innovation. Shout out to DSP for that point. You're confusing evolution with innovation. We innovated again.
So because I looked at that and I looked it up. And oh boy, like people gotta understand, dude. Like we gotta read, we gotta look, we gotta learn. Like innovate, innovate, and evolve are very similar words to each other. Because even with evolve, dude, we go look up the definition of evolve. People,
I keep telling you, you gotta go
look up the definition of
Coach,
evolve.
Stop looking at the definitions. You need to start.
You the most look up the definition, nigga, of all time. You can't wait to go look up a goddamn definition.
But I also look up etymology. Like I don't just stand with Webster.
You look up, okay, this is what you do. You look up the definition and then you go look up the etymology and you say, what can help my argument better?
No,
that's what you do.
But
that's
it's not
what you always do.
But it's not for an argument. It's because I care about what I'm saying and thinking.
No, you care about trying to be right in what you're saying.
I don't give a
look up.
How can you be right?
How look up whatever? Because if I bring, dude, you do that. If
none of these arguments,
like, that ain't the definition. G,
none of these.
Try to find a root word. The root word is this, and that stems from this. Because now you're trying to change the definition of a word. That's what you do.
I keep telling y'all, me and Tom, I'm not arguing with you motherfuckers to be right. I can't triple down on it enough. And if y'all keep thinking that, it makes me want to not talk to y'all.
You're going to talk to me.
You're going
to talk to me.
You're missing.
You're going to talk to me.
You're missing the point of what I said. I said it makes me not want to talk because I'm not trying to win an argument. I'm not trying to win an argument with Trap. I'm not trying to win an argument with you, Coach. I'm not trying to win an argument with y'all. We're building on ideas. There is no arguments. The only things that we can win and lose is bets we make about sports. We cannot win an argument.
You about to lose all those.
I'm saying, but you're missing the point. We can't prove if Magic Johnson's better than LeBron James. There's no way to prove it. So there's no argument to win. Okay. All we can have is perspective.
Okay. And you're right. I agree with you 110%.
When I'm looking up
to win an argument.
How do you win an argument?
I don't know. I don't know how you win an argument in your mind. So
then how would you tell me what I'm trying to do if I don't believe it's possible?
You could tell because these don't be arguments. These just be us talking, and then if you don't like what we're saying, now it's an argument.
It's not an argument because we're building somewhere and we're trying to build something, right? If me and Trap talking this gatekeeper shit, we trying to build something. How we build is important because we need to move in the same direction, right? So I'm telling him we're building together. So if we're building something and he knocking nails, fucking up and doing shit and I'm doing something different, it's like, hey, bro, we're not building together. So if I'm telling him, hey, man, if you grow up hip hop and then you make the music, then that's hip hop. If he said, well, if you grow up hip hop and then you make rock, it's hip hop too. We are not building together. Okay. So here's my frustration in the conversation. Because at that same standard, then you just open the door and you make anything possible.
And these are all facts. But are you helping build together if Trap brings up a point and he's correct, but you don't want to, you can't see it?
But when you're saying correct, how would he be correct? Because where? How do you be correct in this conversation?
When you guys were having y'all, I guess y'all was having y'all building session. Y'all building session when y'all was building, and me and Trap was talking about hip hop, and we were talking about who's in hip hop, whatever our conversation was. And if Trap thinks he's right or I think I'm right, and
then we can't build together.
Okay, and this is what I'm saying.
But that's why I just said. That's why I don't. So it makes me not want to build with you.
So now you want to build with us because you're building wrong.
If you think you're building right by just saying, hey, anybody that's in it, it's not going to make me mad. It's frustrating because it's not something that you care enough about to want to build
with us.
Because you're not building. We won't build together.
Coach is stupid.
You'll be just doing a bunch of dumb shit, and I'm right here building up.
Our building is dumb.
Yeah,
because we building the right way, and you want to come in and take our nails off. You building a straight line. You building up. You building.
Well, I'm saying, but by y'all same standard, we just don't need a door.
My thing is, if you was building a pyramid, you would have built them wide like this. You wouldn't have built them at no point, because even though I don't get how you build it, like you trying to.
Do they still build stuff in the point now?
Because they can't.
So I would have been ahead.
Trap or building pyramids.
So I'd have been ahead.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Because nobody builds it. The point I'm saying is not about right or wrong. We're trying to build together. We're trying to build a foundation that we can preserve something that means the world, right? And y'all are saying, hey, you know what, G? We don't need the door.
If I give you a reason why we don't need the door, though, then what would that
same
be?
Standard, everybody gets in based off your opinion of what they're doing. Like if Travis Scott, if you feel like Travis Scott grew up a certain way, even though you couldn't prove it, because you don't know Cuz, you don't really know nothing, you know the bare minimum. And nothing about Cuz even today looks hip-hop. Nothing. You feel like if a nigga do business and he taking advantage of hip-hop, if a nigga make a film and it's accurate, it's hip-hop. You're letting the bar down too low. That's a problem. That's a problem. It should be a commitment like to everything else, but you don't want to demand the same commitment for some fucking, I don't get why. Country don't let you have access. They took our shit, kicked us out, and then said, this is the requirements.
Be white. Be white.
Y'all seen that new documentary that's coming out, though? The documentary they're putting out right now where they explaining how the Cowboys came from, how we created the Cowboys, and they took it from us.
And they took that too, because but it's because of people like y'all. I'm not talking shit.
No. You are talking shit right now.
No, listen, I'm not talking. I swear on my life, I'm not.
You know what it was? You know what it was? You know what it was? You know what they did? Oh, nah. You look like a cowboy. Everything about you's a cowboy, but you ain't making country music, though, so you ain't no cowboy, though.
No, they
didn't. What you doing right there? That's what you do.
They would have did that. Do you know what they just told Beyonce country ass? A motherfucker from Texas in the country? They say, you're not country. You are the one saying, no, this album country. I'm telling you, I'm like them. You over here saying, but that's y'all problem. That's the issue with hip hop. Everybody has access to it until the day they tired of it, and then they shit on it. Because you didn't check the niggas fucking shit at the door. I'm checking nigga shit at the door. That's what I would like the gatekeepers to be. Let's check the shit at the door. Y'all talking about, well, you know what, if they used to grew up to hip-hop and they was hip-hop, even though they making jazz, they hip-hop. Why would you open the door for that person when they making jazz? They got a door to go into.
Because their lifestyle they live in is hip-hop.
Stop opening the door.
You don't believe in a lifestyle. You don't believe in a lifestyle. You don't believe in a lifestyle of hip-hop then. You don't believe in a lifestyle of hip-hop. You don't believe in a lifestyle of hip-hop.
You don't run with them.
You don't believe that we got a hip-hop fashion?
No, I'm telling you, one, you wouldn't know it. Like I just told you and showed you wouldn't know it. You would only know it from where you from. So one, you wouldn't know it, and wearing clothes don't make you hip-hop.
Dressing a certain way. Dressing a certain way, talking a certain way doesn't make you hip-hop. Having a certain, speaking the language.
People could talk and all that in a certain way and don't be hip-hop. They could just emulate what they heard on records on the internet.
So then what you're saying right now is it all lies within the music then?
No, it actually not just the music, but you also, if we're talking about music, it would probably be in your best interest to be considered hip-hop to make rap music and have hip-hop.
Trap, he's not gonna want to build with you, Trap.
No, I'm not.
Keep just talking.
Because Trap, we wouldn't
try to take our hammers away.
No, I'm gonna let y'all have it because y'all don't have no door anyway. So everybody just live there. And then they wake up one day, and they piss in every corner and shit in the middle of the floor and walk out.
They just say we live in a doorless cube.
We got windows though.
That's true. And ain't nobody doing nothing.
We got windows.
The only difference with me is I'm trying to build a door.
A door that he could slam in your face after he think you, oh yeah, Jesus, he lay inviting us, and then he gonna slam in your face. No. Nigga can't tie his shoes.
Everybody should be able to knock on the door, but your shit should check out.
Is that a trombone, my nigga? Slam. Can't be hip hop with that trombone. What?
Not at all. Not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Are you harmonizing, nigga?
Are you singing? You singing? Nah, you sing. But he be the first one to tell me that you can sing and be hip hop.
No, what's crazy is go take your funky ass to country and see.
It's Monday.
That's
go
true.
Take your funky ass to mariachi. Go take your funky ass to Leo.
Well, that's what I was saying. And then all of us, I'm crazy when I said that shit.
Because it's a specific culture, it's not race. It's how you grow up. It's a culture. You keep trying to break it down to race. It's not about race. It's how you live, how you grow up. And then you make the music. Nobody fucking corrido if they listen to fucking mariachi.
That sounds like lifestyle to me right there, what you just said.
It's a combination of both. You can't have a life. You don't know Travis Scott lifestyle. You don't know Travis. You don't know what he could be doing. You have no idea what he's doing. He could be in this house eating cheese and fucking wine. You don't fucking know. So you can't talk about his lifestyle. You can't talk about that he did business with Jordan.
So only gauge it off for the music then, you're saying?
No, I'm telling you, that's all you have. That's all you have.
Okay.
So it starts for you, it starts with the music. So the best thing you can realize, if a nigga not making hip-hop, he probably not hip-hop. If you're not making that type of shit, he not. You can start there, but you don't know their life. The nigga's lifestyle, you know you're gonna be like, gee, I know they life, but there's nobody lifestyle you know that makes music that ain't making this.
Okay.
It's simple. If we building this, how we building, Coach. I don't argue with y'all to be
right. Let me tell you, when I say I hear you, I'm not saying you're right at all.
I'm not
just saying I hear you. I'm just saying I hear you. All right, I'm gonna say that.
Y'all missing the point. I'm not making
Coach.
Trap. I'm not making content with y'all, man. We building publicly.
Okay. I hear you.
I'm on my break building right now. I'm just letting y'all build.
Yeah, we building publicly. This ain't no pod. I'm not making this to be entertaining.
The foreman is trying to build us in a.
No, the foreman trying to make y'all put a door up.
He's trying to.
And y'all don't want to be the door
up. Making us put a door so you can slam it in niggas' faces.
No, the door will be slammed the whole time. Stop having the fucking door open.
What?
Of course the street is a part of the lifestyle. How else do you get it? I know you don't think no regular niggas created this old shit. No, it's a niche group of people that did come through the streets. That's why Herc and them were stick-up kids. That's why the earliest people were stick-up kids. That's why gangsters created the idea. It's a niche group of people behaving. Y'all can't steal this from the streets. I get it. You want access, but you can't steal this from the streets. God damn. Y'all take every fucking thing. It's all of us now.
Hey, Fatima, the crazy thing is, I'm not even trolling. Like, we not trolling. You are. No, I'm dead serious. Me or Trap not trolling.
Then how are y'all
wrong? Like,
this ain't no trolling at all. I'm not trolling. Glasses, no, I'm not trolling.
If y'all think what I'm saying is wrong, that's why I shouldn't be building with you guys on this topic.
You can't actually think that if you grew up in street urban culture and then you play a trumpet, you can't be considered.
You're reducing the argument to a ridiculous point.
That's what the fuck you said.
If you're okay, are they a part of hip hop band? Is your brother playing a hip hop band
right now?
Is your brother part of a hip hop band?
No.
So then why the fuck
can hip hop music with a trombone though? But he was part of the band in high school. But I'm saying like he was part of the band. So now he plays the trombone and now he's not hip hop.
And the band.
He grew up band lifestyle. What are you saying? Like I don't.
What type of music does his band play?
They play funk. They play all type of shit.
They just play black music.
Yes, they play a bunch of black music. Yeah.
So then why can't it just be that?
That's what he's playing. Yeah, that's his artistry. Yeah, that's what he's playing.
So if your art,
he grew up in street urban lifestyle though.
So imagine a graffiti artist that does calligraphy. He grew up doing graffiti his whole life, but he do calligraphy now. It's okay to say that person has done something else. You don't have to make that person hip hop for what? What's the point of it?
But because you can do calligraphy makes you just a calligraphist now.
If you only do calligraphy.
Is this why BigXThaPlug said he don't want to just be considered a hip hop artist?
Maybe so.
Like you,
I don't know. Maybe he don't want to be Ice Cube. Maybe want to be RuPaul.
There we go.
Yeah.
I didn't say that.
That's where I was going.
I don't know. Maybe he don't want to be Jay-Z.
How we got this?
Maybe he don't want to be Jay-Z. Maybe he want to be Freddie Mercury.
Damn.
Yeah.
I don't know why a nigga would say he don't want to be trapped in the hip hop. My bad. So my point is, it doesn't make sense to build with y'all on this topic because obviously how y'all feel about it is way too loose for me.
No, it's not, bro.
It is.
Wait, the way you're talking about it, it's way too loosely.
No,
the way you're talking about it. The way you're talking about it.
How is it loose? What I would say is it's less people. You want more. You want anybody.
No, I want you to look at it towards what it is.
You don't know these people trapped to know their lifestyle.
All right, okay.
Stop talking about their lifestyle like you know their lifestyle.
All right. All right, so you're going within that. You're going within that right there, within the fact of I don't know them, so I can't. So, but what I'm telling you is this though: the way it is depicted towards the way it comes across. You know what I'm saying visually, and I look at a person, I say, listen, all right, the way that person's talking, the way that person is dressing, the way that person is not I'm saying whatever walk, whatever like that though.
Talking how?
It's coming off kind of hip hop though. You know what I'm saying like that.
Talking
it's authentic. I said this to you. I told this to you yesterday.
So when you heard Donald Glover
hip hop lies
when you heard Donald Glover talk, you heard hip hop.
Hip hop. I'm telling you right. I'm gonna say it again. Hip hop lies in authenticity. If you are true to yourself and who you are,
doesn't.
Okay. All right.
Doesn't.
Okay.
That's not the only thing. That's one of many things.
So because Donald Glover said he's hip hop, do you consider him hip hop now?
I never even got into his shit. I don't know. Steve said it, and I got what he was saying because I heard the song.
I told you stop going on what
interview.
Steve saying. I don't know why you came up on here with some shit that Steve said, and you want to bring this shit.
I never one time said he was or wasn't.
It wasn't, but you going off of something that somebody who's knowledgeable
I just told y'all. Look, I just told y'all at the end of the day, y'all right. Take the door off. Let anybody in.
And I told you I hear you. And I told you I hear you.
That's what I said.
That's it. You know what I mean?
I know DSP. Donald Glover wouldn't say his hip hop, but Lord knows anytime they say
the song,
and then he turned around and said he wasn't.
Hey, Trap. Last was a nigga who when shit didn't go his way, he took his ball and went home and shit.
Oh yeah, definitely.
No, it's not. Oh,
up on the roof. Throw it up on the roof. Nobody plays.
Nobody playing.
It's not about that. I'm just saying y'all are way too loose for me. Like I'm telling y'all, like I don't like that. I don't like kind of this whole kind of everybody. As long as you just one time heard some rap songs, you grew up. That's not enough. Nobody else would let you do that. No culture would let you do that. Nobody would let you do that. Only you motherfuckers. Country wouldn't let you do that. Well, as long as you lived here, they wouldn't let you do that. Nobody would do that. That's over a culture.
Okay, but you tripping though.
I am.
Like you acting like I'm not.
You are. You said somebody who has nothing to do with hip hop outside of the fact that they grew up a certain way, even though they make their life playing all black music.
That is your main qualification for being hip hop.
No, it's one of three.
That's your main. Soon as somebody take out street urban, they're not hip hop to you no more anymore. If they don't have no street urban credibility, you or whatever, you cachet, they're not hip hop to you.
No, that's one thing.
Tell me right now, is there anybody that you consider hip hop that don't have street urban background?
How would you have the culture to
exactly? That's what I'm saying. You will.
But it's not. But it's not at all. It's a start. That's a start.
That's the. It's not this. Okay, you're
it's
right.
Not everything.
That is a start. You're right.
It's
that
just
is
a start.
The start. But it's the most important thing to you because if you take that away, if a nigga's not rapping, he can still be hip hop to you. If a nigga's not doing graffiti, he can still be hip hop to you. If a nigga's not doing a bunch of other shit that's hip hop, he can still be hip hop to you.
Well, how would they?
If he has a street urban background.
No, that's what you're saying.
No, that is true for you.
No,
that's true to you too.
I don't believe that.
You do believe that.
No, I don't.
You don't believe that they have to fit all these criteria to be to be hip hop. You don't not feel.
You're saying if somebody just street urban culture, I think they're hip hop. That's not true. I've been saying this whole time that I don't believe that.
I'm saying that they cannot be street urban hip hop if they're not street urban.
That's one thing.
No, that's the one thing that if they don't have it, they will not be hip hop to you.
You're trying to.
That's the truth. Just say yes, coach. Say yes, coach.
Yeah, but you're concluding. But you're concluding the other way. You're like, so that means if you are, then you are. No, that means that's just the entry point to have the conversation.
Is it the most important part? Also,
it's the entry point.
No, stop saying. Oh, we get that. Is it the most important part though? Because it's the only thing that you will.
What is the relevance?
This is why you taking it from Drake. And I don't give a fuck. Drake is not hip hop to me. I agree. I'm not. You know what the crazy thing is? You tripping on me because I agree with your definition.
But it's not just that.
I agree with it. I think
I'm not.
I think you.
But I'm not saying. But I'm not saying. But I'm not. But I'm not saying Drake is not hip hop just to say he's not hip hop. I'm saying Drake makes pop music. I'm not saying he's not hip hop.
Is that the pure reason you go with when you say he's not hip hop?
I'm telling you, the backup is the fact that he literally didn't grow up in street urban culture.
Do you understand how that don't make sense?
How?
Just because he makes pop music, he's not hip hop. Because no.
You can't be hip hop and make pop music.
Because there are niggas who are R&B artists who you consider hip hop, like Nate Dogg.
He's not an R&B, he sings.
Okay. So is is Bobby Brown hip hop or is he R&B?
He's R&B.
Okay, so is what's my nigga name? Because
but you're gonna
call her R&B. Mary J. Blige. She's hip hop R&B.
Queen of hip hop soul.
Okay. All right. So she's never been up for R&B. Nothing.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
But when
she's an R&B artist.
but when you're looking for something and you're taking the outliers versus the whole gist of it, it doesn't make sense.
No sense.
Yo, King, what are you doing, bro?
The King
What
is
the fuck was that ad-lib just then? Be wrap this thing up, man. Wrap this up, bro. King cosign is crazy.
King cosign back here. King cosign over here.
King cosign.
Do y'all feel like y'all cosigning? Do y'all feel like y'all cosigning each other?
No.
Yeah.
Hey, so first of all, if you ask 30% of the lunch table, the new niggas, they think I co-sign everything you say. They think I'm just a yes man.
No,
I agree with everything you say.
So again,
so if I disagree with you, it must be wrong, really wrong.
Upbringing. Hold on, Andy Pandy. Upbringing is everything in culture. Upbringing is everything in culture, Andy. Like you know this as somebody that's major in your field.
So upbringing is everything in culture. And I just asked you, was that the most important thing? And you refuse to say yes.
I'm telling you,
you're saying yes
because you're serving something to say that, okay, as long as you have that, you're it. And it's not the only thing. It don't matter if it's 90% because it ain't 100.
So you didn't say it's not the only thing. You just said it's everything.
No, I said it's not the only thing.
Yeah, I know you did. But before that, you said it's everything. Right. And now it's not. See, I'm saying, man.
I did not say it's. I did not say it's everything. Okay. I just said to you again, it's not the only thing. I'm saying in culture, how you were raised is everything. In culture, how you were raised is everything. It's not the equivalent. I'm not saying the same thing. Y'all spend too much time trying to be right versus listening to what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you can grow up in street urban culture and be a true jazz musician.
It's funny when G says that because that's G to a T.
It's not, bro, because I'm not
don't give a fuck what you got to say. He just wants you to listen to him. I don't hear me. Hear G. Listen to G.
I'm listening to you, Coach. You said anybody grew up in street urban culture is hip hop.
No, that by your definition.
No, it's not, because I never said that.
If you're not, no, I'm not. I'm not.
That's what y'all just said.
I'm not saying that.
That's what y'all both said.
That's not what I said.
Who said that?
You said if you grew up in the culture, you're hip hop. No matter what art you do.
No, I didn't.
No matter what genre of music you make. You just said that.
I didn't say that.
You said if you partake in a hip hop lifestyle, which is doing the things in the culture, it don't matter the music, genre music you make, you're hip hop. Like we're not debating, bro. This is a hip hop. Shout out to I'm confident. This is a field. We're not fucking debating.
I just said to you, rap is what you do, hip hop is what you are. You know what I'm saying? So it's and that's the way I can explain it to you right there, B.
You're not explaining nothing.
Yes, I did.
All I'm saying is, G,
rap is not the only thing that hip hop can do. That day is over. Hip hop artists can sing.
No, what I'm saying is just because you rap, I understand the fact of what you're saying about just because you rap doesn't make you necessarily hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not really it's not a genre. It's not hip hop is not a hip hop and rap is not a hip hop is not a genre. It's a way of life, B.
Hey,
that's just the way it is.
Do you think the lunch table is hip hop?
No. You niggas ain't hip hop.
Okay, see, here we go.
He's mad. He's mad. He's mad. He's mad. He's mad. He's mad. He's mad.
This nigga just said the other day. Hey, nobody hip hop will say motherfucking Lionel Richie dancing on the ceiling.
You ain't right for that. You ain't right for that, bro. You're not right for this right now.
Nobody hip hop will say that.
He's really mad. He's really mad.
Where you at now, Fatima? Now he the troll. He trolling now.
I'm not trolling.
Now he trolling.
Somebody hip hop will say dancing on the ceiling is better than Frank Beverly before I let go.
Fatima, tell him it's too much, Fatima. He's trolling. Stop it, G.
Trap. Do you know anybody hip hop that'll say that?
Now he's trolling.
Dancing on the ceiling by motherfucking.
You ain't right for this. You're not right for this, B. You're not right for this right now, bro.
What is it? What's the song?
This is poor timing. This is very poor timing right now.
What's the song?
Poor timing. No. Hello.
What's the song? Tell me the song.
He said hello.
No, not hello.
I didn't say we talked about hello earlier, but it wasn't hello.
What's the song?
I ain't give you no telling you shit.
Hold up. What's the song that Lionel Richie said?
This is very poor timing you have right now.
I'm not telling you nothing.
When he went white.
This is very poor. This is very.
Hey, what's the shit?
Party all night, fiesta forever.
Yeah, there you go.
Come on and sing that song all night long.
All night long.
All night.
Here's a question. I need to change the mother. Hold up. Let me change this. Can I change this? Will this let me change this right now?
Yeah, this is poor time. You wrong for this, though.
We finna finish up. But listen, this is why I'm saying, this is why I worry about coach's shit. He said all night long is better than Before I Let Go, Frankie Beverly and Mace. That's what Coach said.
For bringing this up. You wrong for bringing
all
this up right
with
now.
him. That's what he said.
That's in my opinion.
No, you said it was better. Everybody knew it better. And you up there corrupting them kids. Then you up there corrupting them kids.
Opinion in hip hop now?
No.
See, here we go.
Not that opinion.
Party all night. Fiesta forever.
All I'm saying,
come on and sing a song.
Everything
all night long.
That's getting played in the trip whip after I leave up out of here on the way to my game.
All night, all night long.
New poll. What's better? What?
This nigga is foul.
Call it a new
foul. He foul.
Better
He's foul for
song.
this. He's foul for
He
this.
is such a trash.
You ain't have to bring this up right now. You ain't have to bring this up right now.
By Lionel
That's how you know
Richie.
he was losing.
I know.
Losing. Y'all trying to win and shit. I'm over here really trying to build, and y'all assholes trying to win.
That build. Yeah, you trying to build. Trying to build. This
Before I Let
is.
Go. And this who you building with. Before I Let Go by Maze and Frank Beverly.
K-Way, K-Way listening to All Night Long right now.
All night long.
All night. Hey, man, getting played in the whip as soon as I get home. As soon as I get in the whip.
That's a new poll. Take this poll. We're going to wrap up in the next 10 minutes. What I'm saying is this.
This is trash for him.
This is what Coach said. I swear to God, K, when that nigga said that, and then the nigga
he called me and told me that.
I couldn't believe the nigga said that, but this is kind of the problem. This is kind of what I'm feeling like when I'm building.
This is kind of the problem.
No, this got nothing to do with This ain't got nothing to do with it. This is crazy right now. This ain't got nothing to do with what we talking about right now.
I didn't say
that. Lionel Richie hip hop.
I didn't say that. I never said Lionel
Richie hip might as well be.
I never said
might as well be.
So Lionel Richie was part of the Commodores? Well,
Lionel Richie might as well be hip hop.
There was anyway. No.
Listen, I'm telling y'all this, right? We definitely got to get K-Way on the pod, on the stream. What I'm telling Trap is this. I'm not here to debate. That's not what No Ceilings, the lunch hour is for me. I'm not here to debate. I'm here to build or destroy. One or the other.
Build or destroy.
That's it. I'm not here to argue. I'm not here to debate. I'm really trying to shape where I want hip hop to go. I'm trying to shape the preservation of one of the greatest things that ever happened in my life. I'm trying to make sure it's in better hands. I'm trying to make sure everybody can't just come and use it and then shit on it when they get here. They can't come into this house.
Damn, Coach.
They cannot just come into this house, fuck it up, take advantage, eat all the food, and then leave. That's what y'all are allowing to do when you say, if somebody grew up this way, which you don't know how they grew up, you don't know how Travis grew up. You don't know how Uzi grew up. You don't know how none of these people grew up. You don't know none of them. All you have is highlights of their existence. So if you have the music, I would imagine you would start with the music. I would like you to believe if you don't know nothing else about people, you start with the music. Listen, if I'm listening to an artist, right? There is a demand of culture there. Like if you play that that Donald Glover song, I'm not calling him Childish Gambino. He got his name from a fucking Wu-Tang fucking thing, name generator. I'm not doing that. That shit bullshit. What I'm saying to you is this. If you play a song and I'm listening to it and there is no Atlanta street urban slang, I'm going to look at it crazy. You cannot be hip hop in the house. If you live in a house, you cannot be hip hop. That was something else me and you argued about. You cannot be hip hop in front of the computer. You have to go outside and understand how the coat of people are doing things. You have to. If you don't go outside, you're missing it. You cannot be hip hop if you don't socialize outside. Andy, my name is Glasses Loke because my older homies call me Glasses Loke. I didn't generate it on a fucking app. This shit is real. It's real. And that's what y'all don't care if it's real. Anything is anything, and nobody else allows them to do this with their culture. Only you niggas. Only you niggas. You niggas will let anybody do anything. Anything. It don't even matter. And you get so mad that I stand up for it. You just like, let them in. I don't care. I think they grew up this way. Fuck what they said. Why?
You don't think by judging somebody by their music alone, is that how we got tricked by Drake?
No.
A lot of people got tricked by Drake.
No.
Yeah.
No, because nobody thought that at first. Nobody thought that at first. When it first came out with Drake specifically, everybody knew it was pop.
No.
Beginning?
No,
Yes.
it's not true.
Yeah.
It's not true.
Yes.
Everybody
Everybody
did
thought
not
it
know.
was pop.
No, they didn't. When he was
People
doing
didn't
songs
hear
with
the
Little
best
Brother and
album
them,
I had and
when
just
he was
thought it
doing
was
songs with
hip-hop.
Little Brother and them, he was doing songs with Trey Songz and them, they did not
But
take
you
that
don't
shit
know
as
that
being
version of
respect.
him.
What you mean?
You don't know
Who
that
don't?
version of him. We're talking about the world when he was presented. Best I Ever Had is a pop song. Successful is a pop song.
They didn't take that shit as being pop song when it came out, bro. No, they
Who
didn't.
the fuck heard Best I Ever Had and thought it was hip hop?
Everybody.
You a lie.
Everybody. It wasn't. It was not until you started coming out with the fucking with the
Niggas
fucking
just start thinking he was
them
hip hop.
other pop songs. Other pop songs like when Hotline Bling and shit like that came out, niggas like, nah, this nigga making some pop shit. When they came out with One Dance shit, niggas like he making some pop shit, bro. The other shit, niggas was not calling the other shit no fucking no pop songs, bro.
Trap, this is what Glasses do. He starts gassing up all these niggas with these with these selective memories about how.
So everybody thought
Drake earlier. So now that he's not hip hop to us for sure, now all of a sudden everybody, we knew he wasn't hip hop. It was millions of niggas who was talking about Drake was hip hop for sure.
What happened was Drake changed his trajectory in the middle of his career. It wasn't at the beginning. People at the beginning thought he was soft. They didn't really respect him. It wasn't like that. They thought he had just good records. Everybody at Cash Money knew he was a pop act.
I don't even think nobody gave a fuck about him like that when he first came out.
Yes, they did. People loved Best I Ever Had.
They thought it was dope, and they thought it was.
And
cool.
nobody thought it was hip hop. Nobody cared about it. No, they didn't. Nobody accepted him. Everybody did say he was a bitch.
I don't think niggas was just caring if Drake was a bitch back then.
Yes, they did. There's no revisionist history. I'm telling you the truth.
You know what? No, they didn't. They thought he was the same way when Wayne said to him. When Wayne said to him, no matter what you do, make sure you stay yourself. Don't switch up from who you are, bro.
What do you think he was saying to him?
And we accepted that shit like, yo, this nigga's a corny nigga, but he rapping though, bro.
No,
it wasn't that One Dance shit started coming out. The other songs started coming out. Niggas was like, yo, hold on. I don't think it's presenting some pop shit.
First off, he was getting pissed on and punched on. Nobody thought of him nothing as a pop act.
You was privy to that information.
Everybody knew he was getting pissed and punched on.
Drake don't even know he get pissed on and punched on. He said he didn't get pissed on.
Of course he says it 14 years. He would like revisionist history.
He don't even remember this shit.
Sure, he don't remember none of that. Sure, all that's cute, except 14 years later. What I'm telling you is, one, yes, they did. Drake went through a phase in his career, right, where his records got tough.
Do you understand when you said that he was not hip hop, why that shit was so viral? Because I think everybody had an epiphany all at the same time. Like, oh shit, he might not. I think he's not.
But I'm telling you why that is. It's because there was a moment in Drake's career where he switched and his records went different. He went from making these very easy, digestible pop records where people thought he was dope but corny. You could tell he wasn't like us. It was different.
I think,
but you just thought he was dope. Right? You heard successful. He had a rap song. You could see he could rap. You fucked with it, but you thought of him as soft.
But I also think that if they would have asked the average nigga, and I'm talking about the average nigga, not no a whitewashed dude or no shit like that. I'm talking about the average nigga from anywhere. If they would have asked him if he was hip hop, they probably be like, oh yeah, fuck it.
But if you're asking people who don't know information about something that's in the know, Lil Wayne told him at the beginning of his career, you don't gotta do this. Do the pop shit you're doing.
Drake, not Drake. G, you do know there's hip hop niggas right now that will vouch for him being a hip hop artist now.
I'm not disagreeing.
That's all I'm saying.
I can't, but it's a nigga that vouch that McDonald's is the best food in the world.
That's all I'm saying is. There were a ton of niggas who and dude, you already know. Okay, we got into it at one point because I thought he was hip hop, and you was like, no, he's not. And now I'm with you. You brought me over there to that side. Yeah, I agree with you. He's not hip hop. I was
you saw it.
I was tripping. Yeah, and I did see it. Yes, I did.
I didn't bring you nowhere.
You right? Okay, yes, nigga. Yes, you right. I had to see it with my own eyes, and I saw them motherfuckers, and I agree with you. You had it. You pegged that shit right, nigga. You called it.
And you didn't believe me when I said it.
But for some strange reason, when you right. I'm saying you right.
No, you can't say I'm right after you let after you let him show you he wasn't.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying though. It was a gang of other niggas who let you act like niggas was just saying that you was in the minority when you were saying he wasn't hip hop. That's why the shit was
not. Why are we talking about mass numbers? When I present Like when I'm talking to you, Trap or King, right, or anybody else, we're building.
When you're talking to me,
Coach, when I'm trapping to you, Trap, King, when we're building, I'm presenting facts and ideas. I'm not care about where the public mind is at. You know that about me better than anybody, probably at least better than anybody currently in my life, even more than King. You know that I'm not presenting anything but facts and ideas about something. So fuck public perception when we talk. We shape public perception. We do us.
I agree with you at 110%.
So when I'm telling Trap, when you allow public perception to go somewhere else besides somewhere that protects this thing, is different. You're not protecting this thing. If you make it accessible to anybody and they can just do anything, you're not protecting it. You don't let everybody just walk in your house. You don't say, hey, I knew you in the 4th and 5th and 6th grade. You're welcome to come stay here. You don't do that. Okay. That's not how you protect things.
G, and I agree with you 100%. Like, I know I'm dead serious. I be agreeing with G. But my problem is when you start closing off doors to black people. Like when you
close off doors to anybody who don't have enough respect for this. I don't give a fuck what color they is.
But if you
ain't no nigga pie.
But you cannot say if you play the saxophone, you don't have enough respect for hip hop at that point.
I'm not saying. I'm telling you, but it's obvious, right? If you're
that little shit that I was pushing back against, it's not the whole.
But I'm saying if Terrace is a jazz player who can participate on hip hop as a producer, it's nothing wrong with saying he's jazz. That's not me kicking him out. He has a house he goes into. It's called the Jazz House. It's nothing wrong. You don't have to give him keys to your house too.
But okay. I think that we kind of, as in 2025, what is the Jazz House looking like?
Terrace is there. Ask Terrace.
It's 4 niggas in the Jazz House. So I don't think that
Terrace loves it.
Isn't it Robert Glass from jazz though?
You grew up in street urban culture. I don't know if you go to the Jazz House at that point.
But somebody did. And you have to accept that they did.
Okay, maybe he did. Maybe he chose to go to the Jazz House. That's fine.
So,
but what if a nigga play the trombone and he plays jazz and everything, but he considers himself a hip hop guy though?
They don't.
I'm just saying, what if he does?
Again, why are we talking about? I'm telling you, this is specifically somebody.
No, because you keep on saying this shit like this is just far-fetched shit. There's a bunch of niggas right now who consider themselves hip hop that you would not consider hip hop.
Who?
Nigga, you don't consider Childish Gambino hip hop.
I don't have an idea. I keep telling you, Steve at the Gatekeepers podcast from ADHD on Clubhouse, go download that. That's his idea. I don't know enough about Donald Glover.
You don't consider Drake hip hop. He considers himself hip hop.
I know he's not, and he doesn't. He considers himself a pop act. Okay. He modeled his whole record making career off of Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson is a pop act.
We're saying what he considered himself.
Y'all are making that up. He doesn't.
You know that nigga think he is the king.
No, he don't.
Come on.
No,
man.
he don't. He don't. Now he will say something. Now he will say that because it's being clear. But he said it multiple times.
He has pushed back on niggas saying he's not hip hop multiple times.
Never in life.
Okay.
That nigga, he don't even push back. He didn't went out of his way. He didn't went out of his way to say this ain't hip hop.
Somebody send the clip.
Nah, when he won the Grammy Award, you know what I'm saying, and he won the Grammy Award for a hip hop song, though, he actually went up on the stage and he basically stated that he didn't feel like as if that song was hip hop. You know what I'm saying? He shouldn't have won the award.
Trap just said it. You believe it now, Coach?
He said the song wasn't hip hop.
But that's the point. There is not one song. Listen. If you make hip hop, everything you make is hip hop. It don't mean you can't make. Nelly is still a hip hop artist making country. Like it don't change. You don't become somebody else.
I just don't like having this discussion right now because I'm more so concerned of because this discussion right here as far as the music, because you could definitely hear music and know when it's not hip hop and when it is hip hop. You know what I'm saying, like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm more so standing on the fact of the culture of hip hop, though. You know what I'm saying?
Trap, you don't know how these people grow up.
I don't know. But listen, I could kind of see somebody
with hearing the music.
I could see somebody across the street and see the mother. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can. You're right. You're right. But I done seen R&B artists.
His album. Jay-Z would never say his album with
What's Ty Dolla $ign? What's Ty Dolla $ign?
I would have to think about it, Trap. I don't know. I have to think about it.
Hey, Trap, but that's what we're doing on Wednesday. We're gonna come with 5 artists apiece. And G gotta tell us. Is this hip hop?
That's fine. That's how we get launched the next Gatekeepers. We launched the first Gatekeepers pod and expand on that.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
The point I'm saying is this. If we don't gatekeep it, here's a problem. If you keep leaving the door off the hinges, everybody has entry. You don't know how these people live. You don't know nothing about Donald Glover. You don't know nothing about him. So how could you talk about his lifestyle? If you see him, he don't look like no hip-hop nigga. He not wearing no street. That ain't him. When you hear him talk, you don't use no slang. You don't know. We don't know who he is. So all we have is what he's giving to us artistically at that point. Because when he's speaking, that does not sound like a hip-hop nigga. And it don't mean a hip-hop nigga has to speak slang. But if they're not giving you any clues outside of the fact somebody raps, like even a song you played has no Atlanta street urban culture in it. If you're a nigga from Atlanta and you talk like a nigga from LA, you're not hip-hop. You're a fucking biter. Use your fucking own street urban culture approach. They don't have to be street, Andy. They have to be raised in the culture. We just went through this. They got street niggas. A nigga's a street nigga. That's when you're raised in a place where crime is also responsible for how the culture is shaped, right? Then you have brothers. That's people who grew up in street urban culture, but they didn't participate in the street life. And then you have black dudes who don't understand nothing. But the problem for hip hop is when you put somebody in hip hop, they are responsible to speak for these people. Because hip hop is the voice of these people. It's the voice of these people. Hip hop is the voice of these people. You will have some asshole rapper trying to tell you about a dope boy lifestyle that he doesn't understand. I've watched rappers go on GQ magazine and say the dope boy is going to be a viable option. He don't know why the dope boy is a viable option because he don't fucking know dope boys and he ain't one. That's why the person that's at the front seat of that hip hop thing or in that seat really needs to know what the fuck they're talking about, even if they an ignorant motherfucker. There was a time they was asking Thug about Michael Brown. And he said, man, I don't really know about all that, man. I'm into this fly shit, them juries. And niggas got on his ass. Hey, bro, you can't do that. You got to represent black people in this fucking space. If he's in the pop space, it's been different. Nigga, you in this hip-hop space, nigga, you better go learn about. And he came back and he fixed that shit. And he spoke on Michael Brown the correct way. He did the things he was supposed to do.
What's your thoughts on what Lil Wayne said?
That's why we on his ass. That's why people on his ass. Because you don't get, in hip-hop, you don't get the chance to just speak for you. Wayne's experience with white people was totally different than all our experience.
What are we talking about? Which shit
when he was saying he don't really believe racism is a real thing because a white man saved his life when he got shot.
Yeah. That's one of them.
Yeah.
But you don't get to speak for you in hip-hop. You get to speak for you through the collective. You still have to speak for the collective. So you can't just take your own shit. And yes, it's a burden. I always told you this, Trap. Hip-hop is a burden. You carry the burden of responsibility. It's all on your shoulders. That's what makes it what it is. He don't, and his experience is white people looked out. They made him a millionaire. One saved his life. All kind of shit happened for him with white people. Nigga, he don't get to just speak for himself. That's why we was on his, hey, homie, you represent us. That's what hip hop is. You represent us. I got it. I know I didn't fuck with this nigga. I know how white people treat him. I know the shit happened to him when he was younger. But in hip hop, it's the burden of this street urban culture. That's the point. And y'all not going to change it today. You're not going to just make one person authentic experience hip hop. It's a movement. That's why it's that way. If the message was about one nigga, it wouldn't matter. Give a fuck. That's why, that's the problem with Eminem. People don't connect to what he's talking about because most people that's like us ain't motherfucking trailer trash. But them white folks do. Them poor, bottom, low-class white folks, they finally got something.
All right.
Y'all motherfuckers, man. And go through these last super chats and shut this shit down. Y'all motherfuckers, man. Y'all sell us out, bro.
Real quick. I got the new wave coming through. Got some merch out right now. Y'all gonna come get y'all some hats. Got the new colors in right now. Know what I mean? Got the new colors in. Know what I mean? Got the new colors in.
Hey, Trap, I'm about to fuck with you, Trap.
You know what I mean? The viola on the back. You know what I'm saying? Come get y'all. Come get y'all one. You know what I
mean? I need that one, Trap.
Shout out to Zone Fanfic.
Got you.
Thank you for the $5. I second K-Way super chat about rappers from the South. We're going to get into that on ADHD today.
Yeah, definitely.
Shout out to Queen in Washington. Thank you for the $2, my boy. Shout out to Miss Hummus. Thank you for the $10. The gate needs to be bigger and stronger. We done let everybody in. And now the state of our art, it's from the streets and it needs to come home to the streets. That's what I'm telling them. Shout out to Queen in Washington. Thank you for the $2. Oh, I'm sorry, bro. I didn't see you didn't even get to say your last shit. Is Allen Iverson balling hip hop before making music? Yes. Yes.
What did he say? Say it again.
He said, is Allen Iverson balling hip hop before making music? Yes. Because he was a fucking athlete. That's where you only see the lifestyle. But when somebody start reflecting their art, the art does matter. It's not everything, but it's not nothing either. That's like a nigga rapping about being a Klan member. It's hip hop because this is his authentic story. He in the Klan. What the hell you talking about? Shout out to K-Way. Thank you for the $2. Coach chose Backstreet Boys over Blackstreet. Yes, he did.
No, nigga, I'm an NSYNC.
Yes,
I'm an NSYNC nigga.
Yeah, yes, he did.
NSYNC. Bye, nigga.
Exactly. Facts. Shout out to Miss Hummus. Thank you for the $10. Chat, if you didn't grow up in the streets, you will never understand. It's not explained on TV, on rap music, and it's a go if you know type ish. It was born in them streets and needs to come home. Facts. Shout out to JV3. Thank you for the $5. Why reason with these dudes if they can't see the future first? I don't know. Shout out to Miss Andy. She said it was an anomaly that Kendrick got a 4.0 and all of this cute stuff. I had a 4.6. I had all AP classes, Andy. I'm a 7th Street Crip.
I thought 4.0 is the highest you could go.
No, it's not.
No, you got it's other classes, man.
So I had a 4.6. Yeah. He's not an anomaly, Andy. Damn, everybody from where we from, Andy, ain't stupid. Everybody not dumb, Andy. I get it. In your mind, you think all ghetto people is poor thieves and criminals and they dumb. I had a 4.6. I got a 1320 on my SAT, Miss Andy, and I was selling dope. We not some motherfucking body that is an anomaly if we smart. We don't have no idea. Blah, blah. I got homies that was smart.
But she ain't racist, huh? She's no racist.
No, she a sister.
Oh, she a sister? Wow.
But again, sometimes a sister could have a crazy thing about what's going on. You from the ghetto, and you got a fucking degree. It's not no anomaly. We are smart sometimes. My older sisters got doctorates. Rest in peace, my sister Shani. They both in education. They got doctorates from SC. No, Glasses is a nerd that done kicked enough ass to know I could be a nerd and can't nobody do nothing about it. I'm fight every fucking body. You can win the fight, but you're gonna be in a fucking fight. You at least getting pinched. No Ceilings Live, the lunch hour every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday right here, noon Pacific Standard Time on No Ceilings by Glasses Malone. Click that like button. If you're on Facebook, like this right here. If you're on Twitter, retweet this link. Slide over there to Trap. Where that website at, Trap, for that hat? That 420 somewhere.
Hit me on the gram right there. Hit me on the gram. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna make this nigga Shopify today.
I got a Shopify, but I gotta load my shit back up though. You know what I mean? Hit me on the gram though. You know what I'm saying?
Hit Trap ADHD on the gram, ADHD podcast. Go download Clubhouse. Come politic with us over there. It's going down, man. It's going down.
Got them different colors too.
What time
though.
What time we boxing today?
We got to push it to Tuesday. I got my first game of the season today.
I'm gonna go walk 5 miles then. I've been walking
first game, coach.
Yeah, first game of the season, man.
Yo, man, this fantasy stuff. Yo, man, send some trades out. Accept some of the trades I'm about to send out. Cause something got to change with this fantasy joint, B. This is getting crazy, man.
Hey, send me some, man, Trap.
I'm gonna send you something. I'm gonna send you something.
It's my high school team.
Shout out to Miss Hummus. Thank you for the $5. Trap coach, hip hop is similar to the Black Panther movement. It's a fight for our people. You have to believe in the movement or you're not let in. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, Miss Hummus.
Hey,
Miss
Hummus. All the
Hummus.
moderators. Fatima, Fats. Thank you, Fats, for being on the Facebook side. We definitely got to get it going further. Fatima, thank you for everything you do on this Twitter space. We're going to get a moderator that focuses on YouTube. Joey, everybody, man, much love. We back here Wednesday. Head over to the No Ceilings podcast, the portal, wherever you listen to your podcast. Check out the last podcast. New one dropping tomorrow. No Sinners Podcast, executive produced by Charlemagne the God, Black Effect Podcast Network, iHeart. Who is our sponsors, King?
Meals by Manny. Also want to say, though, if you guys don't want to get into the turkey because of, the calories and stuff, I'm pretty sure he got a Thanksgiving meal plan for those working out. So it's Gains by Manny. If you want to level up your meal for the holidays and stuff and not overdo it, you should look him up. He's got good macro packed meals for real results, high protein, clean carbs, bold flavors. So if you don't want to overdo yourself, still hit Manny up.
Succulent, a succulent turkey.
Much
love,
Manny.
and make sure y'all head over to your iTunes store, pre-order Crip Harder Glasses Malone. It drops tomorrow at
tonight
midnight. Well, that'd be 9 our time. Show some love, fuck around, man. We'll see y'all Wednesday.
Man, that shit fire too.
Yeah, easy.